Hello there. Hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, anyone in between. We are back. And oh my goodness, is it good to be back. I am really sorry for being super late today. Basically what happened is, let me get everything set up real quick. Basically what was going on, actually, before I talk about anything, let me actually set up the model and stuff first. But hello there, ladies and gentlemen in between, whether you are near, whether you're far, whether there's the morning, the evening, or the afternoon. Wait, hold on, sorry, the mic was in the wrong place. Hello there. Yeah, again, sorry for being super late today. Basically what happened is, I had to go grab something. I'm trying to be as, like, non-specific as I can, just for my personal safety and everything. I had to go grab something, and then I was going to go for a walk to grab cat food, but it was very warm today. So my lungs could have exploded. And, usually I'm like, yeah, well, whatever, but so instead we had to get the cat food delivered. It was only a small bag anyways, or two small bags, but or however many small bags it was. I think it was like one or two. But what happened is it took like an hour to get here. I was like, oh, okay. And by the time they got here, it was about, what, 10:30? Not 10:30, like, I think it was like closer to 9:40, 9:50. And then I obviously had to feed the cats. Then I fed myself a little bit. Or did I eat before that? I don't remember. Basically, and then I got into a call with some friends for a little bit, and we were just talking about stuff, and it was nice. I always enjoy talking with friends, and I realized, uh-oh, I need to stream today. I got too sidetracked talking to friends, and that happens sometimes because that's just how my brain works. Sometimes, I'll just be talking with friends, and then it's like, oh my goodness, it's 2 hours later. Oh my goodness, I need to stream. And I would never say that to someone because my priority is always talking with friends, because I enjoy talking to my friends when they enjoy talking with me. I imagine there are some people that are annoyed at me. Maybe. Probably. I've probably annoyed a couple of people. There's probably someone that's annoyed at me right now, but that's besides the point. Hold on. Let me take off socks. Give me a second. Oh, over here. Oh. I don't even know how loud it is, honestly. The mic's looking at something else. Oh. Okay. Basically, it's starting to get warm outside. So me closing my door is actually a dual-edged sword of, oh my goodness, it's warm. And I like the warmth. I can get very comfy and very relaxed with warm. The biggest issue is that I may get too relaxed and I may just basically zone out and just play the video game. And B, my PC will get very angry. So there's that. Actually, before I was gonna save it just to turn the fan if it gets too warm, but I'm gonna turn on the fan preemptively. Hold on. Okay, cool. Okay, so the fan's on behind me. That should keep it cool enough in here. I was just going to turn on if it got too warm in here, but basically this is going to preemptively make sure it doesn't get warm in here, which is a good idea because I don't want my PC to explode next to my legs. Alright, let me test the stream delay real quick. Thankfully, since I should make that. Since Opera isn't wanting to work with me, I can just have stuff unmuted. Let's see what the stream delay is. Looks like it's about 2 seconds. Let's test. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Yeah, it's like maybe 2 seconds at most, which is nice. So I was really hesitant to do this ultra low stream delay thing, but I'm glad I did because basically what that does is it makes it so I can actually see chat when it's happening. I was using low for a really long time. The only issue with low is I can't see when chat's going on because sometimes it has like a 7 to 10 second delay. So someone will give me like a helpful tip like, hey, you should go back behind that corner to the left. I could be like 2 rooms ahead and be like, okay, I'm gonna check the room to my left, type of deal. But that's okay. Have I been live for 8 minutes already? There's no way. Oh my goodness, I have been. I'm yapping. I've been yapping. I like yapping. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry again for being hyper late. That's just gonna happen sometimes. Sometimes life stuff just comes up, and not much I can do about that. I hope you guys can forgive me for my stupidity and poor time management. Speaking of poor time management, oh my goodness, why there's, sorry, ADHD. I still haven't set up the timestamps for the past 2 streams. After this stream, what's going to happen is I'm probably going to immediately edit the past 2 streams, and if I have time, I'll do this stream too. I'll probably do it before I make food. As a fair note, since we started late, we may go a little longer than I usually do. I usually like to end 2 a.m. my time, so we may go till like 2:30 to 3 a.m. my time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But anyways, hi. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen in between. I hope you all had a kind Monday and a nice Sunday. I didn't have too bad of a day today. Today was very much so kind of a relaxed day. Got up, I cleaned what I needed to clean. I still need to do some more cleaning, actually. I need to, because we have this thing called overflow, which is kind of just like boxes and stuff that we use from like cooking, X, Y, and Z. I still need to break most of that down and put it into a big trash bag. Besides that, I'm pretty good on stuff. Maybe I need to sweep some, because once it comes inside, he's a little messy with this food, but I think I'm mostly okay on most stuff. Anything? Let's see. Anything else? I was gonna watch more Kuga today, but I realistically did not have time to sit down and watch Kuga, because I kept having to do things. But that's okay. Maybe I'll watch some Kuga after stream. I don't know. Well, actually, no. I need to do some grinding after I do all of the stream related stuff. I need to grind out some games because there's some stuff I need to farm. But that's not here or there. This is now. It is the 19th. Wow. Oh my goodness, this month's gone by so fast, man. It does not feel like it's been 19 days in this month. I feel like I have not done enough streams. I feel like I haven't done enough in general. Is my docs locked? Yeah, my docs locked. Okay, cool. Let me take a move chat a little bit. Anyways, yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you all had kind of days and or nights wherever you are. But yeah, we're gonna start trails now. Let me mute the game audio so it doesn't blast your ears, and this time I'll make sure to actually unmute it, unlike the last stream. So let's talk about something while Steam is loading. So I have been I love Warframe, right? Warframe is probably my favorite like multiplayer game if I had to choose one. I've been doing that a little bit. I haven't been doing it as much because my PC's been having issues. But I always have fun with Warframe, man. I can just pick up I can just be like, ah, yes, I want to pick up this weapon. Cool. There's still some farming I need to do in Warframe, specifically 1999 stuff. I still need to get 2 more of the arcanes for, I think I need Innervate. Is it I think Innervate comes from here. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Innervate that I'm after. It's Innervate and, Melee Dowdy. Phenomenal thing that Melee Dotty is. So if you don't know what Melee Dotty is, basically what it does is for every 10% of a chance that your melee weapon has to proc puncture, it gives you 1 point or 1 times crit multiplier. So there's a new weapon that came out with 1999. It's, well, not with 1999, it came out with the adversaries in 1999, the liches. I don't remember what it's called. The Motivore, sorry. So the Motivore has a unique mechanic where if you put in puncture, slash, or impact, it will give a special effect based on whichever one has the most, like highest weight damage, right? And that means, and also with that, it applies the status effect, like the actual damage type more. So normally it gives you the mod that I have on it gives you 60% status and 60% like puncture. However, with how that passive works, you get 540% puncture, which is a lot of puncture. And what that does is it gives it like an extra meter range, I think, or 1.5 meters range. But that also means Melee Dowdy really likes that weapon because it hits really hard. It has a lot of crit damage now. And what's funny is that scales with your status chance. So if you use something like Weeping Wounds, and if you know what Weeping Wounds is, basically the higher your combo multiplier, which is how many times you smack enemies in the face, or just in general, the the more status you have. So that means you get more of a chance to proc puncture, and that chance to proc puncture goes higher, which means, lo and behold, your crit damage goes higher. So I'm doing a really funny build on it, and I really wanted to come online because it is, I think that is the first melee weapon. I think this is the first time in a really long time that I've been like, melee weapons, because I think I burnt myself on melee weapons in Warframe for a really, really long time. Because the biggest issue was, I basically had melee weapons carry me all the way up until like right after you get your operator. That's around the time I stopped using like melee so heavily. And that was a lot of time. That was like probably like anywhere from 200 to 400 hours of just using melee pretty much. Like, don't get me wrong, I used guns and stuff too, but I was more of a melee player. I really liked melee, and that carried from other games, because in other games I really liked melee weapons. But these new melee weapons that they've been releasing recently have been really good. I'm really excited to play more of them, but that's not here or there. This isn't a Warframe stream. This is a Trails in the Sky stream. Make sure the audio's working. Yep, audio looks good. So that's the wrong button. There we go. Okay. So, hold on. Let me make sure the fan's not getting picked up. So I'm going to be silent for a solid like 10 seconds just while I see if the fan's being picked up. Okay, it doesn't look like it's getting picked up. If it is, I can't tell. I'm sorry if you can hear the fan. I can actually check. That's actually a good idea. Hold on. Where's my stream? Hello, me. Where can I hear the fan? Hello. I can't hear it, so I'm not sure. I was just pretty much just saying random syllables to see if I could hear. But as far as I can tell, I can't hear it. So let me close those tabs. Okay, cool. So we're gonna be playing Trails for a couple hours today. No, today's not a farming day. We have done our farming stream. I got the gems that we needed. Unless I absolutely have to do more farming anytime soon, we're probably gonna not do it. We probably have done the general farming that we need to for this chapter. Not fully, probably, but we kind of got our levels, we got our gems, so we should be good to go. Why can't I move? Oh, that's fine. I don't remember what I was doing. There's a side quest, right. This one. It's titled The Herb Woodpecker. Approach the man of stone standing in silence when the mountain's village pond, and ye shall receive. It's somewhere in Zeiss. That's all we know. So take me to the first floor. So we have to go find this book. Granted, I don't have to go do this right now, but I want to do this right now. So I'm going to find this book. So let's look at our map, right? I'm thinking it's down here in Elmo. I don't think it's over here. It could be at Lestian Fortress, to be fair, but it's in the mountains, right? And as far as I can tell, I don't know if there's any mountainous areas in this game. So the only thing that I could think of is maybe it's down Elmo. Is the game audio loud? No. Okay. Alright, let's go down and see if it's something to do with that village. That's the only thing I can think of, right? It's somewhere down there, maybe? Granted, I can be wrong. Does everyone have the stuff they need on them? Let me make sure everything's set up correctly. Ornaments. HP 3, EP cut 2, defense 2, petrify. I still need to go petrify at some point, but that requires me to get defense 3, which I don't know when that will be. You have all the stuff that I want you to have. Cast 2, action 2, attack 2, mind 2. Yeah, Josh is goated. And I also have EP cut 2 on, which is nice. I also have Shadow Speed. I have Hexgate now, finally, which is really cool. I've been wanting this skill. Stagnates enemies' vital activities. Faint 20%. Faint is... it has a chance to stun, right? But it's an AoE. It's a small AoE, though. It's not like aerial, it's just medium, so... it's actually more expensive than aerial. Why would I use Hexgate? I don't understand that. Why would I use this? Why would I use this? I don't know. Maybe I don't understand something. Alright, so we need to go To Elmo. Go to Elmo Village. Oh. Goobers. I see them trying to attack me. Let me turn my camera so I can see it ahead of me. It's down this way, right? Yep. Maybe this will say something that I can... Fort Wolf. What is Fort Wolf? Fort Wolf... Somewhere way over there. I mean, that's kind of in the mountains, right? Okay, so if it's not Elmo, maybe it's in Fort Wolf. We're gonna go check all of them. Now, I know it's probably not pronounced Elmo, so people are probably gonna get angry at me pronouncing it that way, but it looks like Elmo, so I'm gonna call it Elmo. That bush is moving again, I saw it. Why is that bush moving? You see it over there? Right here? Where my cursor is? Watch it move. Distracting me from my objective to find this book. It mentioned something about a mountain village pond. I mean, this isn't a village though, and there's only one village, right? So it has to be this one. Unless I'm taking this very too literal, which is a very possible happenstance. Elmo Village. Hey guys, do you have a pond here? You do have. It's this. This is like a pond, right? No. That's an N. The mountain village. Where does this go? Where does this go? Oh, maybe I don't have access to it. Maybe it's here. Maybe this is it. That would explain it. Maybe I need to do a side quest over here or something. Okay, let me actually Google if I have access to the area where this is at. The Temp Liberal Plus, right? Yeah, Temp Liberal Plus. Let's see. Trails in the Sky FC Temp Liberal Plus. It's a hidden quest. Wow. Temp Librarian. Oh, okay. I got a small spoiler. It's something to do with the N. That's all I know. Okay, so we're gonna go into the N then. Apparently I did something wrong. Something in the N? Hold on, the map's not orientated. Well, that's... Wait, okay. Let me make sure north is north. There we go. Is that how the map's orientated? That's the wrong button. V. Yeah. Alright. Must be much easier in my head. Is that something to do... All I know is something to do... What's this? Is this the N? Yeah. So something to do with this place. Alright, we're gonna go through all the doors then. What's that? Open air bath. What's in here? Hello. What a quiet day. Days like this are nice from time to time. If every day was like this though, it would be bad for business. Yeah, that's fair. And sometimes it's nice to have a nice relaxed day. Let's go through this door. Open... Hello? Hello? A card hangs from the door. Clean in progress. Probably not that door. Because there's nothing like a hot bath after fishing. For that matter, there's nothing like a hot bath after just about anything. What a luxurious idea that is. True. Card hang cleaning in progress. Okay, so it's probably nothing in this area. Okay. Maybe it's upstairs? Could be upstairs. Oh, how much is it to stay here? How much is the rest? 980? Okay, that's respectable. Maybe something upstairs. Something up... Why would... I don't understand... Let me look at the hint again. Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. I want to finish the side quest because it's cool. I'm not seeing anything though. Is there like a hidden door or something? It has to be something, because the hint told me it's something in here. Did I miss something? Do I need to talk to someone, maybe? What you got? Oh my goodness, wild veggie pot. That's expensive. Oh, I don't know these recipes. Oh, they're expensive. Cures KO. Oh my goodness. I will take one of those. Monster sushi. Strength plus 10%. I really don't care about these, but I should take them anyways. As we do need... Can I talk to you? Hello, and welcome to the Maple Leaf Inn. We have an authentic Eastern cuisine. We hope you have a wonderful time. Maybe I do need to do a quest for this area or something. No, not you. Welcome everyone, this is the famous Leaf Inn. We have lots of fine springs, including the famous Eastern style outdoor bath. I think maybe it's something to do with this bath. Well, I can't get in there. How do I get into the bath area? Maybe... Okay, I'm gonna look at the hint again. Hold on. What is that? Oh, don't want to have that up. Oopsies. Why isn't it working? Hello? Why is it being weird? Okay. There we go. Let's see. For some reason my history's not working. On Opera just being weird lately. Okay, evidently I've missed something. Is there something here? Hello? Oh, you can turn the camera. Oh, shoot. I didn't see this. Man, I really am blind. I saw the hint tell me something about the bridge. I was like, what? Oh, there's the bridge. Found a package wrapped in oiled paper. Inside was the Arab woodpecker. Well, alrighty then. I know that was a lot of hints. I apologize, but I didn't. I should have looked more. I thought it was maybe gonna be like progress lock or something. That's why I was really trying to look at it. My bad. I apologize. Well, we finished this hidden quest, so that's cool. I think that's all the side quests done. Hello, friends. That boy over there is one major hottie. Hey, you're from SOULxxdragon, right? Right? What's popular there now? What? What? Talking about Josh? You do you, Chief. I'll come visit you guys when I have a side quest for you. Which probably won't be for a little while, because I probably need to get into the main story before more side quests start popping up. Ooh, I got a book actually. I want to read it. What am I doing? How silly of me. What was it called? Ah, you. Oh my goodness, this is a long book. A bird of legend. The Arab's scenic route is road lined with beautiful groves of slender trees on each side of its cobbled path. A notable sight, frequently appearing in ancient royal court literature. It is thought by researchers that the scenery which knights once laid eyes on was far more spectacular than what is seen today. Sadly, those vivid colors appearing in days of yore have long since been lost. Those awe-inspiring hues of which have written in poem and song refer to the plumage of a single bird. Its name, the Arab woodpecker. Presently, it is exceptionally rare to catch a glimpse of this brilliant azure bird. Music? Music, please. Music? Can you calm down? Thank you. In fact, its extinction has been suggested on more than a few occasions. In an interesting light, traditional songs sung by knights of times past made frequent mention of these birds as being a common sight. It undoubtedly seems as though there used to exist an incomparably large population of these woodpeckers in contrast with the meager numbers in recent times. This brings us to the pivotal question of what fate exactly befell these birds over the course of the last several hundred years. A peculiar mode of life. Although the Arab woodpecker is in fact woodpecker, it does not peck holes in the trunks of trees. The reason being, it cannot. And general woodpeckers use their beaks to bore holes in the boles of trees for nesting. But the ear woodpecker, this is an impossible task. Music, please calm down. Consequently, they found out in another way to deal with these problems. Even if they do not bore the hole themselves, there are many other nesting holes for them to choose from. That's right, they will usurp a nesting hole made by another species of woodpecker. The ear woodpecker, with a beak perfect for catching insects and its clever ploy of stealing the fellow's nesting hole, was believed to have the traits that would allow it to prosper indefinitely. Ooh. Invasion of an invasive species. A sudden change occurred when a new, larger species of woodpecker came to live in the forest inhabited by the ear woodpecker. This larger species had managed to migrate by the way of boat from its distant native land. As nautical technology developed and trade began to flourish, the coming and going of marine vessels became increasingly dynamic. However, those which traveled on the boats and the ships were not always human. Blending in with various freight and cargo, these creatures from other lands managed to come ashore, one after another, with the introduction of this larger species of woodpecker. The smaller species, which were once endemic to the world, gradually left Arab forest in search of new habitats. Life also became problematic for the ear woodpecker, as its nesting hole size differed greatly from the outsiders. Yet, despite these drawbacks, it continued to stay in the forest. With the other small species of its inhabit being driven out, finding another woodpecker's nesting hole became increasingly difficult. If a nesting hole could not be found, the eared woodpecker, of course, would not reproduce either. Thus, the chance of reproduction among its kind gradually decreased, and for a long era, decline set in among them. Cleverness and their eventual downfall. Oh no. The ear woodpecker, with its clever methodology of using the nesting holes of others, enjoyed a brief period of prosperity. However, having abandoned their ability to bore holes for themselves some millennia before, left them unable to cope with the abrupt changes in their environment. On the other hand, those other species of woodpeckers, despite having been displaced by invasive species countless times, have continued to prosper today as they have in times past. There are many things which we ourselves can learn from these tiny birds. So if you should happen to see one of these zero rarities flying amongst the trees of the grove-bordered avenue on the Earb scenic route, please remember the struggle that they have forced to endure. Didn't we see one of those before? Earb? Why does that sound familiar? I swear we've been to Earb. Wasn't it? I don't remember where it was. But it does sound familiar. Who knows? That was cool though. It's always nice learning about history of the world. And it was a very, very niche information, but you know what? It's cool. History can be fun to learn. Sometimes it's hard though. Especially for me, because I have trouble learning history. I don't know what it is. History just never like mixed with me very easily. When it came to like name and dates, ugh, that was always like my downfall in school. And I'm gonna have to go back to it eventually anyways, so it's gonna be my downfall again. But I don't know what it is, just name and dates don't click with me very well. Like, when I was in some point in school, we had to learn about all the Louis. My brain did not like that. My brain said, why? Why do we need to remember all 16 of these and what they did? Or was it 11 of them? I don't remember. I think she was on the second floor. Bing bong. Hello. Oh, have you made some progress? Yep, you betcha. We brought you your book. Please take a look to be certain. Hand it over the ear woodpecker. Quest Temp Librarian Plus completed. Oh my. This is indeed the right book. Thank you for finding it. Ah. Never, like there was ever any doubt. To be honest, I thought it was going to be a wild goose chase. I'm quite impressed that you actually managed to find it. Now I know I can leave the rest of the work in your hands. Wait, what? Right, wait, what? What rest of the work? There's more? Traditionally, researchers would hide 3 books. This leaves us with 2 still yet to be found. Oh man, I thought I was done with this quest. Did I not tell you? This is more definitely the first I've heard of it. This is most definitely the first I've heard of it. How odd. But you're already aboard the ship, so to speak. So I hope I can count on your full support until the end. Well, I guess so, but you mean we have to deal with another unhinged person's idea of a game? Speaking of which, it's just like back in Ruin. No need to worry. The next book's hint has no words. What? Oh, really? The proof is in the pudding, as the saying goes. See for yourself. What? What does that mean? Excuse me? Man, my personal Discord where I just send random screenshots is very unhinged. What does that mean? You've got to be kidding. No comments or anything? The name of the book is in question is Hertz Adventure 2. Hertz Adventure 2. Got it. Only the first part remains in the library, so it gets quite frustrating having to listen to the patrons ask about the sequel constantly. Well, I hope this gets you fired up to find it. Lovely, another brain teaser. Let's figure out. I take back what I said about this stupid poetry. I'd much rather do that. Oh well. Either way, we'd still be stuck trying to puzzle it out. Well, best of luck. I'll be waiting here as always. Alright, we're off then. We'll be back with that book before you know it. What? It's a diagram? What is it a diagram of? Is it a map? Is it a location? Well, it's not. It could be these 4 points, maybe, but then it would be like here. I don't think that's right, though. That'd be my first guess, right? Because it had 4 spots, but these don't match up like it does. So I don't think it's these 4. I mean, it could. It could be somewhere over here, like right here. But I don't think so. I don't know what that could mean. Unless it means these 4. It could. I don't know where that would lead me. How am I even supposed to figure this one out? Send hint is a diagram. Hey, it's a perfect square, right? And then with an X in the middle. What does that tell me? Maybe I need to look at a local map? Let's go look at the local map of Zeiss. Come here. Take me to what, these? That's gonna be my best guess. It's maybe here in Zeiss? No, it doesn't look like it could be here. Unless it's in the fountain. That could be a good guess. Like this area? No, maybe it's in the, over here? What do you look like? B. No, that doesn't look anything like the diagram. Why is the hint a diagram? That could be literally of anything. I don't understand what it... Let's go check the city block. Maybe it's down here. Okay, so it could be something here, maybe? Am I looking for something with multiple entrances? Am I looking for a specific building? What am I looking for here? Go inside of a building, maybe? I don't know. It can't be a specific building, right? Maybe I should check the roadway? That's a church. Maybe it's a church. That's got 4 corners. Me just trying to make anything and everything work. I don't know. Wait, what's this? First orbly powered clock, made in the year 1162 of the Septian calendar by Zeissian manufacturers. Interesting. Who are you? Ah, the memories. I hope Professor Russ will build this orbital clock. What? Strive it, you know. As long as the orbital power doesn't stop, the clock will keep running. Not many remember the old days anymore, when Zeiss was that clock town. Maybe it's something on the roadway? I don't think so. That takes me to a gate. Which gate does that take me to? Oh, it takes me up here. I don't know what this could... I don't know what this hint is. It is so, like, undescriptive of a hint that I'm going to look for another hint, because at least the other one... Trails on the Sky, Part 2. Okay. Is there something for hints? I don't know. Is there a hint? I don't see one here, so I'm going to ignore that. He gave me 1,000 Miro. How are you supposed to understand this thing book? What? So it's something on the Trap Plains Road? What? What does that mean? Something on the Trap Plain? Something here? Is it this one? What? What does that mean? Just give me a rough estimate where it's at. Head to the Trap Plains Road 3rd map. Okay. That's all I need to know. The 3rd map. Which is... down. Right. Oh! Oh, good heavens. I jump scared myself. What are you weak to? Do I want to fight you? Not particularly. Yeah, I'm good. I'll see you later, rabbit. I'm trying to find a book. All I know is it's somewhere on the 3rd map, which I think is this way. I kind of remember what it's talking about. I think it's talking about the weird map. This one? No, not this one. Let's go over there. Oh, it's a long road. Yeah, this way. Alright, we gotta find this book. Need a book. Leave me alone, rabbits. I think it's this way, right? Oh no, I goofed it. It's the other one. Shoot, I chose poorly. Let's go towards the wolf. The Owu. I need you to go to the Owu village. Oh, too fast. Yeah, careful when I hold Alt and I hit the movements. Because the game really is not like that. So I went the wrong way? It's the other village. Not the other village, the other path I have to take. It's this way. Something on this path. Gosh darn Furbies. Leave me alone. I fought enough enemies already. I'm good. There's hair stuck in my... Oh, there we go. The wind is not very advantageous for when you're streaming. Okay, so it's something over here? Question mark? Yes, I think it's something here. Alright. I think that takes me straight to Wolf Fort. That takes me there. Now let's check Wolf Fort, maybe. No, because it said it's on the... No. That was really risky for me to run. I don't know. That takes me straight to Wolf Fort, right? It doesn't take me to, like, another map? Because I know that there's the path up top that you can get to. Is there anything up here? Oh, wait, no, this is a different map. Okay, so maybe it's something here? Is it something here? What's the location? Wait, no. Notebook entry, maybe? No. Availability? No. Description? No. No. But something to do here. There's a rabbit on the road. Oh, I think it's a turn. It didn't use its turn. Cool, I'm leaving. See you later. Stinky. Don't sit on the road. It's not safe for you. I could have murdered you. Is that something up here? There's a chest here. You found the missing link. You found the missing link. Ah, how funny. I don't think it's here. We can check though. Hello? Calvard border. Oh, this is the Calvard border. That's cool. Do we ever go through the border? Nothing to report. Because no one comes through here ever. Hello. Welcome to the end of the road. We at the Wolf Fort are charged with protecting our border with the Calvard Republic. Since we're talking about the Republic though, our definition of protect is a little different from, say, the base of the Hawk and Gate. It's more like keep an eye on. Ah, I see. So yeah, Liberal's like a stone throw away, right? I'm practically at Zeiss's front door. This is so great. Are you from Calvard? Interesting. Wait, there's another door over here. See that door? How do I get there? Ah, it's fine. We'll probably come back here at some point. Yeah, I actually don't know if we'll come back here at any point. Because that's Calvard, and from what I've been told about these games... Don't you look at me. Leave me alone, Furby. Gosh darn Furbies. Oh, you're looking at me funny. But what I've been told about all of the Trails games is the arc they take place in is usually one region. So how I understand it is the Trails games all, well, the Sky Saga all takes place in Liberal, which is going to be very interesting coming back here in the second game and re-experiencing stuff. Alright, so let's go up here. Maybe it's something to do with this place? Because we came up here, there's a cool chest. I remember that. Did I get the chest? I don't remember. Or did it mix me? No, it didn't. Oh! Found a package wrapped in oil paper. How was I supposed to find this? How was I supposed to... What? Oh, there's... These are in a formation. Okay. I was overthinking it. Thank you, Google, for giving me helpful tips. And not, like, outright... Because Google did kind of outright tell me where it was, but I kind of ignored that. I was like, okay, so it's somewhere in this area. This neighborhood sucks. Oh... I would have literally had to have just searched every... That was a bad hint. I did not like that one. It made me not happy. I prefer poetry. And I don't like poetry. That's another one of my weaknesses, poetry. I can use very fluttery words. I can be very fluttery with like sentences and stuff, but gosh darn it, I do not like metaphors and whatchamacallit, similes. They always confuse me. I remember being in English class one time, and don't you do it. You son of a goblin. You're very lucky I'm feeling nice today. I remember there being one time in English class, and we were reading, I think something by Edgar Allan Poe. I think. Don't quote me on that. Let me heal this stuff. Oh, no. I want to use my 83 ice creams. There we go. I think it was something by Edgar Allan Poe, or an artist like Edgar Allan Poe. And what happened is, we were, I think, it was either being read like through a digital thing, or we took turns reading it, like popcorn reading. But the big thing is every now and then the teacher would stop and be like, okay guys, what's going on here? And they would be like, oh yes, this character feels entombed by society, well, not society, they feel entombed in their home and this and that. I was like, huh? That's what do you mean? That's not what I got at all. Like, I got that they were literally being put into like a chimney and they were stuck. What do you mean that's not what's going on? I just couldn't. Poetry, like I can like some baseline poetry stuff where it's not like you have to understand this metaphor within this metaphor, this metaphor within this metaphor of the simile of this referencing an entirely different book. It just really confused me. Let's read this book. Hertz Adventure. Encounter with this. Oh my goodness, this is 11 pages. Do I want to read? Yes, we'll read this. Encounter with Spectacled Genie, Part 2. Those magical spectacles must be capable of seeing the true nature of anyone who stands before them. After a fitful bout of shaking from excitement, this time making sure to check that its own spectacle was aligned, the genie gazed down resolutely at young Hertz. There is no point in having a boy such as yourself hang on to such an invaluable item. In fact, it would be in your best interest to hand them over, otherwise it trailed off. But instead of elaborating on its threat, the genie simply extended its arms once more. This time the genie picked up a boulder much larger than any normal person could lift, and young Hertz and Medeus watched as the massive rock disappeared into the fiery depths of its open mouth, causing the wind to stir as it clamped down its distended jaws with incredible force. The genie gulped down the large rock as if it had been a light snack. And not a moment later, a hollow sound like something thrown into a deep well echoed in the depths of its belly. So, haven't made myself clear? If you do not hand over those spectacles, it is you who will end up being my next sweet morsel. Medeus looked at young Hertz with a frightful gaze. Did you see that humongous mouth of his? He's the real deal, alright. It's just as the rumors say. Yeah, that still leaves us with another problem, sighed young Hertz. Without my glasses, I can't continue my travels. As young Hertz stood pondering his dilemma, another large boulder by his feet disappeared into the genie's voracious mouth, followed once again by the ominous hollow echo from beneath its sable garb. But if he eats us, then we're both done for, argued Medeus as he stood shivering with fright, imagining the candy he had swallowed not minutes before. I guess you're right, concluded young Hertz, and he stepped closer to the genie. Alright, good sir. We'll give in to your demands. Being swallowed whole doesn't sound like much fun, he declared. And a wise choice you've made, boy, replied the genie. After taking a long look at the young Hertz's face, the genie narrowed its eyes, and the plethora of wrinkles crinkled about their corners. Young Hertz said nothing as he unseated the pair of glasses from his nose and obediently placed them at the feet of the genie. So, these are magical spectacles, the creature said in a voice quivering with excitement as it squatted down, its face drawing closer to where they lay in the sand. Impatiently, it tossed aside its own spectacles, and after blindly searching my hand for the object of its fascination through the soft, granulated sand, it picked them up and placed them snugly atop its nose. These are no less than magical spectacles indeed, it cried in a tremor of delight as it danced around, causing its robe to flutter about wildly. With these I shall have nothing to fear. And with one last deafening screech, it disappeared just as suddenly as it arrived. The drifting echo of its voice faded, and the two boys once again stood alone on a sea of white sand. Medeus scanned the area around them. It looks like he's really gone, he said, and his voice weak with relief. Indeed, there was no sign as far as the eye could see of the black-robed figure. Feeling a pang of sympathy as he looked at the side of young Hertz's face, who strangely enough seemed to be amused about something, Medeus began to rummage through his pocket, looking for a piece of candy to offer his friend as a token of solace over the loss of his trusty eyewear. Walking up to the other boy, Medeus held out the piece of candy, its silver wrapper half undone. Don't be disheartened, old friend. It's not like this is the last adventure we'll have. I think I'm going to be just fine, replied young Hertz. His voice was subdued, but the adventurer's eyes twinkled with laughter. Then, as if harkening back to some past event, he continued his thoughts out loud. Man, that genie must have been blinder than a bat with no eyes, he said in astonishment. Medea stared at the young Hertz uncomprehensively until the other boy turned forward, fully toward him, a grin splitting his face from ear to ear. Then Medea saw it. A smile of his own spread across his face, for there, resting on top of his friend's nose, was something which he had grown familiar to him. Something which had grown familiar to him over the years. In the end, it seems the poor fool managed to mistake his own glasses for mine. Young Hertz went on in a comical tone. So the ones you're wearing now are, Medea asked, though the silver rims with glasses had already confirmed it. Yep, they're the exact ones I put on this morning. With happy air, young Hertz took the sugary treat from his friend and popped it into his mouth. However, this time, as the honey glaze of the candy balls that carried in their mouths melted away, both he and his friend made certain not to swallow them whole. You know, Medea said as he walked along. Even if there were such a thing as magical spectacles, I don't think they'd amount to anything in his possession, because as you and I both know, he has a habit of losing them when things matter the most. The end. Interesting. I don't understand because I didn't read the first book, but I'm guessing the genie just duped himself, which is kind of funny. Oh. Did you find the book by any chance? Indeed we have. Again, please check it over just to be certain. Hand it over Hertz Adventure 2. Quest Temp Librarian +2 completed. Yes, this is the genuine article. And that leaves us with just one left. Oh, I need a break. What kind of books are we chasing down this time anyway? I'll spare you the teasing this time. The last one is entitled 31 Cypress Trees. And here's the card. It's got more of that unusual writing on it. Oh, thank you. Something that's not a diagram. That's a lot of text. U33 in quotations, 31 cypress trees nestled atop the grassy hill. Afflictions of far off FL lands draw nigh onto the like wine barrels, tumbling lightly down a soft incline as I drift into a reverie, enveloped within the resonance of the tolling bell. What? Okay, so let's look at the things they specifically put in. 3rd floor L? Maybe? That could make sense. It's here on the 3rd floor, but what does L mean? Enveloped within the resonance of a tolling bell. Oh man, more of this gibberish. I think I'm actually starting to get used to these. Another riddle. Is this your specialty or something? Well, your task is the same as before. May audio source of speed on your way to success. Okay, we're going. Pardon us. I think that means the 3rd floor. Right? Because it's 3, and that's an F, and that's an L. But what does the L mean? 3rd floor. What's on the 3rd floor? Lab! Isn't the lab up here? That's the design room. I think the lab was up here. That's the workshop. Shoot, it's not the lab. Isn't this the staircase? Yeah, this is a staircase. So 3rd floor... Maybe it's not 3rd floor? Maybe I'm just wrong? Because what would L stand for? Left? It means left, so maybe it's something in here? That would be my best guess. I can be wrong though. Okay, I'm just wrong. 3F, because it says 3F right there, right? That would make sense. Maybe it means 3rd floor lower, so maybe it's on the 2nd floor. So maybe it's actually on this floor. Wouldn't that be cool? Archives, office. Maybe it's in here? Maybe it's actually just in here. Tomorrow's cooking. No. Titled Kitty Talk for Dummies. No, I got that one. No, I already read that. Wouldn't it be so funny if it was just in here? That'd be hilarious. I doubt it. Titled, oh, Hertz Adventure. No, I don't want to read that. Septium, no. Hertz Adventure 2, nope, I already read that. I don't know. It would make sense if it was somewhere here. Which is where I'm rubbing my face on everything. Here's the hint. Ah, you 31 cypress trees nestled on top of this grassy hill. Afflictions of the far-off lands draw nigh unto me like wine barrels, tumbling down a soft incline as I drift into reverie, enveloped within the resonance of the tolling bell. Maybe the barrels mean something? They're capitalized. The wine barrel. Is there a wine barrel somewhere? Maybe there's wine barrels somewhere on the 3rd floor? Do you have any barrels here? No. Maybe there's a barrel in here? No? Wait, there's 3 barrels here. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute, maybe we're cooking. I could be completely wrong here. Haven't we... What? What? Now that you mention it. We did meet previously when we were growing. I thought so. You two were a real help that time. I appreciate you finding the orbital gun prototype for me. Oh yeah, you're that science guy. How'd all your research stuff end up going anyway? I think it's safe to say that the orbital gun's research is moving along nicely. It will take time to properly micronize the components, but we can do it. I think if things go smoothly, we can have them on our shelves soon. I hope they end up being big sellers. Oh, cool. Not what I was looking for, but very cool. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. So maybe it's... Is there anything? Oh, I didn't expect that it would be puzzle day. L. 3rd floor landing, maybe? These are like landings. And then barrels. Barrels tumbling down a soft incline as I drift into reverie. Maybe something about a bell. This is like a soft incline. Barrel? What would be a barrel in this place? Door's locked. Ah, shoot. Take me to floor 1. So if I'm wrong, I have no idea what I'm looking for then. What's this? Oh, wait. What's down here? Is there anything in this area maybe? These are a lot of barrels. No, I don't see it. So maybe I was wrong? I still think 3F is the sign there, but what is L? What would L be attributing to here? Alright, we're gonna take a cheeky little Google. Trails in the Sky 3. Can you give me a hint? Where in the rough place is it hidden? Something about a gate. That's all okay. Something about a gate? Something about a gate. Oh. Why would I think it would be this gate, though? So it said something about a gate, right? Why would I ever think it was this gate, though? What's the hint for that? I don't understand what would lead me to think nestled on the scrappy, grassy hill. Wine barrel somebody down lightly into reverie. Maybe it's something with the bell? I don't know, man. Alright, how do I get up there? That's all I need to know. It's something to do with that gate up there. How do I get up there? It's actually a really good question. How do I get up there? Is it this way? I know there's an exit over here. Yeah, so the main hint, I don't understand how you're supposed to figure. Oh my goodness, those things are normal enemies here? Oh my goodness, I'm good. I remember those things mixing me. I want no part in that. It's a snake. Hello, Sneaky. So something to do with this. Is there like... think some gate. Yeah, I still don't understand how someone would figure it out. I realistically don't know. Maybe use Google a little too much, but, you know, I was curious. I wanted to understand. I still, and even now knowing that it's something to do with this gate, it doesn't help me on how I'm supposed to figure out that's... No, leave me alone. Stinky rhino. I don't want any. Ooh, what are these? Barrels falling down? Something about barrels, maybe? How did I figure that out, though? This isn't on a hill or anything. Yeah, I legitimately have no idea. Hello, I've come to explore your base. Oh, wait. The hint. 3F. What was the L standing for? How do I go up? I go up. 1. This is the first floor. Where's the stairs to go up more? And there's a long 2. Huh? Oh. What? 31 cypress trees. Woohoo, found it. That's the last one. Now I can finally finish up our work with the librarian. You ain't kidding. Huh? What's wrong? There's a card stuck in the book. Oh no. And something's writing on it. You have done well. Though I know you not, I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Court's researcher, and the criminal who hid the 3 books. I don't know who the Court's researcher is. I've used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent, to whom I can entrust my work, and you have lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope my quartz will prove useful to you. P.S. If you have found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing and lucky you. Please return it to the 2nd floor archives of the central factory. That's it. So it's all one big practical joke? So it would seem. Have you looked into the package? Alright, let's see what we can... Let's see. Impede 3. Ha, jackpot. I think we should check in with the client for the time being. Fine by me. Gave me Impede 3. What is that? Pretty sure it's a green one. Oh yeah, it is. Prevent enemy arts with an 80% chance. I mean, okay. That's it? I don't really want that. I don't think it gives me anything. Because Shield 2 gives me... Oh no, it would give me another... It would probably give me a new wind spell. Wait. She knows Airstrike now? Oh my goodness. I can spam Airstrikes. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, cool. I still don't understand anything about this quest. I don't understand how I was supposed to figure out it was this gate, but you know what? I thought it was actually in the building. I was wrong. Oh, hey guys. Sorry to interrupt your time here. Pardon me. This isn't the exit either. Where's... How did I get in here? Goes this way. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Oh well. There have been a lot of monster killing requests coming in for me. And a lot of monsters I've never seen before. That can't be a good sign. Oh, that's not good. Cool. Alright, we finished this library quest, even though, again, I have no idea how you should figure that out. Honestly and truthfully, I don't. Is there like a hint somewhere? Like here? No, I don't know. The third floor makes sense, but where does the L come in? The barrel is where it was located, but what about the L? What am I supposed to get from an L? I don't know. I realistically don't know. If anyone knows, tell me, please, because that doesn't make sense to me. I was thinking like third floor landing, third floor lower. No, all of those were incorrect. Oh, we'll read this book once we get in this ice, when we're safe from the scary monsters. Because the monsters are not very friendly. Look at that snake. It'd probably try to bite me. Look at that sheep. It's crazy. Look at that bunny. Looks deadly. Look at that rhino. It has boxed me several times in the past. I don't want to fight it anymore. Alright, let's read this cool book. That's the wrong button. I'm used to pressing B for book. 31 cypress trees. Oh, it's a short book. 31 cypress trees. The good farmer Sheprot planted 5 cypress trees in his garden. The good farmer Sheprot dunged the earth carefully about them. The good farmer Sheprot suffered a year of pestilence. The good farmer Sheprot watched as all the trees withered away. Oh. The good farmer Sheprot planted another 7 cypress trees. The good farmer Sheprot dunged the earth about them even more. The good farmer Sheprot suffered a year of bitter winter. The good farmer Sheprot watched all his trees snapped in the biting cold. The good farmer Sheprot planted still another 9 cypress trees. The good farmer Sheprot dunged the earth about them furthermore. The good farmer Sheprot saw his trees grow into a great canopy. The good farmer Sheprot watched as all of his trees broke under the weight of a great snow. The good farmer Sheprot planted yet another 11 cypress trees. The good Sheprot plucked those which were frail and cast them into the fire. The good farmer Sheprot suffered another year of pestilence and great winter. The good farmer Sheprot watched as this last great tree grew into a magnificent fir. The good farmer Sheprot, in order to confect a single grand cypress, the good farmer Sheprot planted 32 cypress trees. The good farmer Sheprot, with his loving goodness for them all, the good farmer Sheprot brought 31 cypress trees to the depths of ruination. From the found behind a barrel on the third floor of the Sanctum Gate. How am I supposed to figure out the Sanctum Gate? I still don't know. What does an L have to deal with that? I don't know. I realistically cannot tell you. Google helped me find the location, and then it was just third floor. Maybe people consider that cheating. I don't know. I just consider that I figured it out. By golly, did I figure that quest out. Hey, I found it for you. Oh, perchance have you... Yep, we have the last book. Just to be sure, please take a look at it. Handed over 31 cypress trees. Quest Tim, Librarian +3 completed. Yep, this is definitely it. I'm impressed. You actually found all 3 books. It just took some perseverance and patience. Oh yeah, that's not all we found. It was right in the same spot as the book. Handed over the note and quartz left by the thief. Perhaps this is a clue to his motivations. Still, regardless of the reason, you've done a great deal for me. You can keep the quartz for yourself. In return for my having taken up so much of your time. Thank you. So is this all that you needed us to do? Yep, that's a lot. Ooh, that's relief. I was afraid you were gonna say you still had more work for us. You worked so hard that there's really nothing left. I'm very grateful for your help. Now, I can just relax for the time being. What? Oh, it's nothing. Thank you again. Feel free to come by anytime. We will, thanks. Please be of service. I want to read the book. Yes, read. Oh my goodness, that's so long. This is the reading stream, evidently. Alright, let me take a sip of my water real quick. Let me check Discord. Yep, we're good. Cool. Hertz Adventure. Encounter with the Spectacled Genie, Part 1. Using his finger to push his slipping glasses back up onto the ridge of his nose, young Hertz continued his journey. As far as he could see in every direction, the earth had been blanketed with a thick layer of white. The fine powder covering the ground in undulating lumps and clumps was actually made up of pale granulates of sand, which... wait, what? And blanket thick from the fine powder covering the ground and were actually made of pale sand, which were light and fluffy like freshly driven snow. "Where's the river supposed to be?" came the raspy voice of a youth named Medeus from behind. Medeus, a skinny boy with hair the color of tobacco leaves, protruding from the butt of a hand-rolled cigarette, was Hertz's most trusted friend, the one who never hesitated to tag along with him on one of his impulsive adventures. "Just a little further," young Hertz replied, without turning his head to look back at his companion. The two of them had set out for a spindly river which cut directly across the center of the parched white desert and the oasis beside it, a rest stop well known for being the last place of refuge for those travelers and those camels who were brave enough to cross the scorching dunes. Young Hertz and Medeus had planned to camp there along the riverside that evening before attempting to trek across the remainder of the barren lands the following day. "So do you think we'll really be alright?" Medeus asked as he unwrapped the silver wrapper of a half-melted candy. "There's been a rumor going around about a genie appearing in these parts, and believe it or not, but some say that he'll even gobble up people whole." "Rumors are just that, rumors," replied young Hertz, "but I might consider their veracity if we ever did happen to come across the real one," he added, brushing off the idea with a chuckle. No sooner had the words left his mouth when a booming voice thundered from somewhere behind them. "Then how about you start considering that now?" Upon hearing this, young Hertz turned around quickly, his eyes searching for the source of the questioning voice. There, standing before him, was the figure of a decrepit genie, swathed in a robe of incomprehensible black, its back more bowed than the curled spine of a cat seeking its master's attention, and a pair of old spectacles perched atop the curved shape of its talon-like nose. Yet, the more young Hertz looked at the genie, the more unsure he became as to whether he was staring at something resembling a shrill old man or a ghastly old woman. Medeus froze in terror as he saw the tall-robed personage not far from his side. "I'm not scared," he stuttered, with a face wider than the desert sands surrounding them as he noticed young Hertz's gaze fixed on the genie. "My candy had just gotten stuck in my throat is all," he croaked out as he bumbled through a jumble of ridiculous excuses in his head. A complex smirk of wrinkles curled across the genie's cheeks, giving the illusion that something else was living below its haggard skin. "Oh my, how cruel it has been to be gobbled up whole. What a piteous fate for that sugared lump of candy in your gullet." Not seeming to mind the spectacles had begun to slip from its nose, the genie continued to shake its head, gripped by some mad delight. "But fear not, my little drop of sweetness, for I shall avenge you by digesting the very marrow of these boys' bones, as I change them into the dust of these arid lands." The genie narrowed its turbid eyes and trundled toward Medeus. In an instant, the sleeves of its robe were flung back, exposing thin, granulate arms, which shook like a pair of long, withered branches in the wind. The genie's fingertips extended, sharp as pointed tridents, and sped towards Medeus' twitching face, advancing with precision. Or at least that's what it seemed like until they passed by the boy's face, stabbing futilely at the empty air. As if being slightly amazed by the failed attempt, the genie cocked its head in surprise, but soon thereafter took notice of what had been amiss. In a hurry, it brought both hands up to its ancient face and began to neatly adjust a pair of spectacles which sat crookedly on top of the bent nose. "I've had poor eyesight since I was a child, too," said young Hertz to the creature as it fumbled with glasses. "It looks to me like yours are worse than mine." As soon as the genie took in the young boy's words, another much larger set of furrowed wrinkles appeared on its face. "How did you know?" it asked suspiciously. The genie tweaked the position of the spectacles on the bridge of its nose before turning back to young Hertz and inquired again. How did you know my eyes were so bad? Young Hertz exchanged incredulous looks with Medius, both taken aback by the genie's apparent obliviousness. However, while this was occurring, another expression had taken over the wizened face. So that's it, huh? I see how it is. The genie went on as it raised a bony white finger and pointed at the set of glasses young Hertz was wearing. Those are magical spectacles, aren't they? The creature declared triumphantly. Spectacle what? Said young Hertz with a confused look on his face. Indeed they must be, the black-robed genie muttered as it cast its eyes heavenward while ignoring young Hertz's response. And once more, the crone-like figure began to tremble with glee. To be continued, and we already read the first part. Oh my goodness, this is the reading stream. Wait. Oh, okay, weird. My jaw already hurts. Oh my goodness. No, I'm kidding. But cool, that's all of our side quests done. Yeah. So we can go turn these into the guild on the first floor. I like this. This is very much so more relaxing than when I was in the previous regions, where everything that went wrong, which is this one I need to go in. Hello. I've done several side quests. Report. Report results for Temp Librarian. Payment in Mira 250. Gained BP 3. Report results for Temp Librarian Plus. Payment in Mira 500. Gained BP 3. Report results for Temp Librarian Plus 2. Payment in Mira 1000. Gained BP 4. Report results for Temp Librarian Plus 3. Payment in Mira 2000. Gained PP 4. Report results for Trat Plains Monster. Payment in Mira 1500. Gain VP 4. Rank advancement to Junior Bracer 3rd class. Received Deathblow 1 quartz as a perk. Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. If you clear out any other contracts, please come here and report it. Thanks. You gave me a new orb. You gave me Deathblow, I think? Which I don't ever use. You gave me Deathblow 1. Oh, it's not a 100% chance. It just can happen. Kill an enemy with a 10% chance. That's pretty cool. I could use it on Josh. Yeah, it's only 10% chance, but honestly, that's not bad. I could take off Cast 2 if I wanted to. How much does Cast 2 give me, though? It may give me... Cast 2 may give me more, though. Let me see. Cast 2. No, it doesn't. So I could take this out for... Wait. None of the spells are changing. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, so I could give them this one instead of Cast 2, because I don't know if Cast 2 is actually worth it. I'm going to keep it on him because he is our caster, but that's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. Alright, so now we just have to do this main quest now. The Black Orbament Moon. Oh yeah, that's something I haven't tried. Hold on. So I can actually use this. Oh, it just lets me look at it. That's cool. We're 3rd rank already. That's pretty good. It's only a matter of time till we start... I'm going this way. Alright, so we just have this main... Oh wait, I forgot to see if there's any new side quests. Shoot, I'm not smart. This one. Any new side quests already? Nope, they're all done. This one sucked. The Crab Plains Monster, I'm trying to remember which one that was. Was it a tough fight? I think it was a tough fight, actually. We're gonna take the stairs like normal people. No. Never do that on real escalator. Just enjoy the nice time. Okay, where do I need to go? Made arrangements in his life to speak with the factory chief. Who's the factory chief? Oh, you're the ones with Tita before, no? Welcome to the central factory. Can I help you? We are from the Bracehouse Guild. We'd like to meet with the factory head, if we may. Estelle reached in her pocket and paused for dramatic effect, then flourished the introduction note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes. I see. Just a moment, please. occasionally used the intercom and kept one wary eye on Estelle all the while. Why? Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your... Yes, sir. The people from the Bracers Guild are... Yes, sir, right away. Thank you for waiting. Factor Chief Murdoch will see you now. The office is upstairs on the 2nd floor. Nice, I didn't think he'd see us so quickly. Let's not keep him waiting. Factor Chief's office is on the 2nd floor. You can take the elevator on the left. This office is here? Oh, it's the locked door. Hello. Hey, I've been waiting for you two, Estelle and Joshua, right? Yes, it's nice to meet you, sir. We're sorry to bother you at work like this. No, don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracers Guild and Cassius in particular have done a great deal for me in the past. What was the guy that we were supposed to take this to? What was his name? It was like take to M? Or L or something? I don't remember. Bracers Guild and Cassius... Yeah. It would be rude of me not to welcome his children. Huh? You know Dad? I guess you might say that he was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produced the finest ornaments in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roll-Up branch and have him come over. I see. That explains all the business trips then. And now my benefactor's kids come to visit me themselves. So what can I do for you? I'm happy to help. Thanks, sir. It's kind of a long story. Joshua and Estelle explain to Murdoch the events surrounding the mysterious black ornament. I see. Well then. Would you mind if I had a look at this ornament? Sure, no problem. Estelle produced a black ornament and handed it to the factory chief. Now this certainly is an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere. Caliber? You mean the numbers that are carved into the ornament's frame? Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an ornament to be produced without them. That's not just in liberal either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the ornaments were first invented 50 years ago. Huh, you don't say. Estelle took out her combat ornament and eyeballed it suspiciously. You're right. There are numbers right there. Crazy. You mean to say that you've never noticed in all this time? Oh, you hush. But seriously, is it really that strange for one to have no caliber on it? It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbital factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning. So less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hurt. You got it. Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? I can't find a maintenance cover. And now that I really look at it, it has no seams at all. How the heck was this thing made? I don't see any way to check out the insides of it. Oh man. Would it be possible to cut it open? That might work, yes. But I'd hate just to break something belonging to Cassius like that. Oh, okay. Maybe we should let the professor handle it. Oh right, the one mentioned in the note. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. Huh? There was a note that included with the ornament. Estelle showed Murdoch the note that was in the package for Cassius. Ask Professor R to do an analysis. You don't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you? Well, let me think. From the letter R and the people that Cassius knew, it must have been Professor Russell. I thought so. Who's Professor Russell? And wait a second, how do you know this guy? I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberal in the first place. Hey, you know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, ornaments were invented by Professor Epstein. Oh no, Espion. And Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the ornaments and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberal is a technologically advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the Orbital Revolution. Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old prof... You'll let the old prof, handle this ornament. We have no idea what it is, really. Huh? Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship. What's with the far-off look? I guess that a lot's happened. Sorry. I'm sure he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. It can't hurt. Thanks, Chief. Where should we go to find him? Hold on a moment. Warnock flipped the switch on the intercom. Testing, testing. Ah, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? Alright, I'll be waiting. Wait, what? Did you just call the professor or something? Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal. So, I know he can figure out something about that thing. Wow, he really must be a genius. Wait, and who did you call? His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way. The child? Excuse me. Oh, what? You? Oh, Estelle and Joshua. You mean that you know each other? Yeah, we just met through a little while ago. So then I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter. Exactly. Cheetah, I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house. To see Grandpa? Okay, I will. I appreciate it. Ah yes, if you learn anything new, I'd love for you to come back and tell me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this. Sure thing. If you'll excuse us then. Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. And you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. It's no wonder you're so comfortable with tournaments. Oh, come on. I'm still just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, did you bracers have business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation is kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather. Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west and there it is. Oh well, okay, got it. Let's get moving. We got Tita back. Nice. Does she still have the things I gave her? She does. Blind and mute. Good. Do I have anything better I can give her? Nope. And she has... yeah, she has the best there too. Okay, cool. Do I need to unlock your orbs? Oh, I'm gonna have to unlock your Orbeez. Oh no. Probably should. It would be a good idea. Alright, let's go see how much that's gonna make me lose. First floor. Do we even have enough to unlock your orbs? Let's see. I should have done this with Shazard. Ow. Okay. Cheetah. How much does this cost me? Oh. Actually, that's not bad. I just need blue. No, not again. Oh man. Hey chat, would you be angry with me if I went down and farmed some more turtles? Because I could get both the Tita's stuff right. Actually, can I? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can get both of our stuff right now, honestly. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Come on, Tita. We're gonna do a little bit of farming real quick. I said I was done with farming, but I didn't expect that I would need to do stuff for Tita. Come on. Let's unlock your true potential. Come on. So I need blue. And I'm pretty sure we get that from Tortle. Jet Tortoise. Yes. Actually, it's not gonna take that long, because each one gets... This tunnel, we've got to go to Tita's place. No! I have to farm! Game, let me farm! Gosh darn the game. Fine. Do that later. Fine. That's the game saying no more farming for you. Nuh-uh. Waggles finger. No more farming. And just so I'm not tempted to go... So I'm not tempted to reload. There we go. Now, oh my goodness, what level is she? 18? Oh man. Tita, you're kind of low level. Gosh darn it. Do I have another mind? Actually, I don't know if she's supposed to be a cat. What do you have on you? You have EP cut 2, move 2, hit 2, and defense 2. Okay. I don't know what I put on you. So she... Okay, wait. It's like... Southwest side. Okay. Southwest, so that's this way. No, wait, that's this way, sorry. He lives somewhere over here. Oh, I'm sorry. He lives... here? Hello? I think I went to the wrong house. I'm in the wrong place, sorry. Oh. It must be this one. Russell's home and factory. This is my house. Wow, nice place. Professor Russell's here? No, I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. We should go and say hi then. I want to do a little exploring in this house. Oh, they have a cute... There's 3 people in that picture. Oh man, it sucks I can't zoom. But I'm pretty sure there's 3 people in that picture. That is... I think one of them is her. I don't know who the one on the left is, and that's definitely the professor. Interesting. Hello? I see, interesting. I don't know what any of this means. Professor? You down here? No. You're not being Harry Potter. Okay. Ah, he's upstairs. I'm home, Grandpa. I'm home, Grandpa. Oh. Okay, maybe this way. So this is the professor? Nice to meet you. My name is Cell Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on... Got it. Oh. Aha, I did it. It's finally complete. That's right. Who's the man? I'm the man. You should start testing it at once. Whoa. Oh, what the heck? I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of gets into a trance when he's working. He doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past few days. Ah, I see. He really is something. Oh, he's something alright. I'm so embarrassed. What was he working on? What are you doing in here? What's this way? Oh, this is a nice patio. Okay, wait, where's the door? There's the door. Sir? Excuse me, sorry. Grandpa, there are some people here that I need to talk to you. Oh, Tito, you've come at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests. But Grandpa, this new invention will actually block a biosensor ornament detection facility. Block a biosensor ornaments detection facilities. What does that mean? It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that biosensors send out when it scans. Oh, really? Yes, really. Since when do I overstate my own functions? Now come on, we've got some testing to do. Right. Professor Russell and Tito begin working with some complex looking equipment. Hey now. Never mind, so I think we should just let them be for a little while. Hey, you with the black hair. Who, me? Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook titled Orbital Energy as Applied to Force Fields. Go get it. Go on, be quick about it. Alright. Hey, Joshua. Hey, young lady. You with the antenna hair. Antenna? Oh, no, you didn't. Quit farting around and make some coffee. Why should I have to go make you coffee? I take it black, by the way. I want it as clear as mud. When I hear your word, I say, fine, whatever. Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa. Just as fast as ever. Oh. Where are Stella and Joshua? Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folk. Murdoch sent along some fresh faces then, I presume. Grandpa. And so Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small but relatively harmless explosions, some singeing of the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening. God, sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees of the central factory. So it's only natural that you wound up being drafted as assistants. There's no laughing matter. Especially since the only thing you had me helping with was making coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. Relax though. We got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. How often does one get to participate in the startup test of a brand new type of orbman after all? Well, now you're a bright lad then, aren't you? Once you give up this bracer nonsense and start out in the field of orbital engineering? Grandpa. I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment too. Don't need to apologize. But I thought the father of the orbital revolution was going to be some really amazing man, not some old fart with attention deficit issues. Please, you're too kind. Moving on. So I'm being paid visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite a surprise. So you really know our dad? Yes, from way back when. I've known him since his army days, some 20 years or so. I met him too. He had a really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if you'd call it nice so much as surprising, suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we'll be safe in trusting you. Trusting you know what with Professor Russell after all. Okay, just making sure OBS is picking up everything good. Yes, I have to agree. Huh? What are you talking about? And what was it you wanted my help with? Well, Estelle will explain to the professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the black orbiment. I see. Wow, a pitch black orbiment? Yes, most intriguing. And with no inscribed caliber or seams. Look at the frame too. Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the orbiment. What? Wait, what are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter. Just as I thought. Here, take a look. Okay. Estelle and Joshua and Tita peered intently at the black orbiment. Huh? There's not even a scratch. The frame is made from some type of metal that I've never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think. That's just crazy. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one. Well, I can certainly spend some time on trying, but first I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan. A what now? That huge piece of equipment you saw we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. You're making my head hurt with your techno-bobble. Just tell me what using that thing will accomplish. To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what the orbit does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start. And that should give us a major clue, indeed. So without further ado, Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first? Sure. So Joshua, you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise it'll be anything special, but sounds great to me. We'll even help you with prep. Alright, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared. No. I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not all around. My house, my rules. What is up with these two? Now I see where she gets it. Now, if everyone's ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you'll put the orbiment on the stand. Okay. Like this? Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita? All set. Good, good, good. Now, commencing orbital force measurement test on the black orbiment. Black orbiment, so that's the official name after all? But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like dark thingy of impeding doom? No, simple is best. Anything longer than black orbiment would just be annoying to say. Fidget, fidget. Oh, look at her. She's just holding just to start. Huh? Oh. Alright, let's begin. Tita, if you activate the scanner, please. Okay. Output set to 45. Put all measurement equipment on standby. Roger. Why is the military music playing? Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated. Okay, from here on out is the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. Now let's see just how much this contraption is really worth. You are sure good in a mood. And click. Neat. It's all glowy stuff. I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit. There. Cheetah, any readings? Yes. But they're kind of weird. The tachometer needle is shaking like crazy. Now it's spinning around the dial. What? I don't think that's normal. What's going on here? Joshua? It's the same black light from before. What? Oh, did we just accidentally EMP the entire... Ooh. We just EMP'd everything. Oh no. Oh, oopsies. We just EMP'd the entire village. Sorry guys, our bad. Grandpa, won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down. Don't you dare. Just a little longer and we'll have something. Wait a second, all the lights in town are going out. Huh? What in? We have no choice then. Terminating the experiment. Oh, they're back on. Phew. So, from what I'm gathering is this black ornament is some kind of turn off other ornament button. Now, with the original artifact thing, it looks like it broke it. So it's very lucky that it didn't just break all these ornaments in town, because that would have been catastrophic. Ooh. Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was a scanner on which the black ornament sat. But even that, well, as for everything else, good, it looks like the experiment's finished. How's outside? Fine, all the lights are back, like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking though. Okay. But just what the heck was all that? That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomena. The what now? You mean how everything inside of the orbit just stopped working at once? So the black ornament did this? Yes, I have no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting, most interesting indeed. Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting. Professor! Murdoch. Just the man I wanted to see. The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the heck were you up to that would cause all of the power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the black ornament, and it caused this. Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine, extenuating circumstances. But it still means that this was your fault. Nuts, you got me. That's it? They're just okay again? They always like this? This is so embarrassing. Poor Tita. And so the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the first night. Healing! Thank you, game. Man, yesterday was a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that. No kidding. But back to the subject of the black ornament. It's much more powerful than I had ever imagined possible. Yeah. What's the professor gonna do now that his equipment's gone all in the kerflooey? Good morning, guys. Morning, Tito. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday. No kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep, like babies. Is the professor already up? Oh, he left for the central factory early this morning. He said something about how he was gonna expose all the Black Orderman's secrets. Wow. Looks like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't even put a dent in him. I really appreciate both of you taking the time just to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating it out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Actually, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with the Orbment too. Maybe there's something we can help with too. Yeah, then you can come with me. Uh-oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you some breakfast as soon as I'm sure it's edible and not on fire. I guess that's what the smell is, but man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to roll it. She could be... Estelle, you can't say that. She could be like a pet cheering us up whenever we're feeling down. That's kind of creepy, Estelle. That's what I'm saying, Josh. And now that we've had a good breakfast, off to the central factory. Before we do that, I'd like to check out the guild. I think it might be best to report on what did happen yesterday to be on the safe side. Well, okay. Tito, would you mind if we stopped by there on our way? Sure, go ahead. Mwahaha. You're gonna give me a new quest, aren't you? That's the game's way of telling me there's new side quests. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay, I can be wrong. Wrong. Good morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? Were you... When you are ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business usual, Hiya. I've heard the basis from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details. Well, Joshua explained the details of the orbital blackout. I see. So the orbment that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. We thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. Okay. Any new quest? No? Okay. We can ride! Ooh-wee! Okay guys, you should not stand this close together when you're on an escalator. It is not safe. This is incredibly dangerous. Now, is the game gonna let me do what I want? If it is, we need to get some stuff for Tita. So that way she can actually fight. That's the wrong way, this is the right way. Because at some point the game is gonna make me fight with Tita, probably. Or they wouldn't give her equipment. This way leads to the Klydia tunnel. Let's go see the professor. Gosh darn it, game. Stop soft locking me. Let me grind. Let me farm. I need to farm. Is second floor. You know, it's a good thing the game's preventing me from farming, because I would wholeheartedly be farming right now. Wait, does that say we have 46 hours in the game? Is that actually what Steam says? No, Steam says 53, so maybe we actually have 46 hours in this game. Well, actually, I would say that's more like, what was that, 46? So I would call that more of like 45. So we've definitely taken some breaks. Hello. I can't talk to you. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Good morning, sir. What a day yesterday was. We've been getting complaints from citizens all morning. Wow, that's rough. It's not like it was your fault or anything. We're very sorry, sir. We didn't mean to cause. No, don't apologize. These kinds of things happen when you're doing science. It happens a little bit more often with Professor Russell's science, though. Speaking of the professor, has he come in already? Oh yes, he came in very early this morning, all fired up about something. He probably needs some assistance, so go on up to his workshop to see him. It's on the third floor. The third floor. Let's go then. I've got a bad feeling about this. By the way, Tito, sir, please don't get the professor too excited. If we have a repeat of yesterday, we won't be able to do anything for a while. I understand, sir. I'll be careful. What's back here? I don't like that. I don't like that there's a secret hidden door there. What are you hiding? I think I just have trust issues with people in this game because we've been bamboozled 3 times, or two or three times in this game. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it very much. Bah, another failure. Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Ah, hello, Cheetah. And you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? We were worried. So what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut the black ornament, but it hasn't been going very well. What seems to be the problem? Perhaps a demonstration is in order. And click. Whoa, what's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made of a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it then. It stopped. I thought that might happen. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. It seems like the black ornament is blocking functionality of other ornaments, interfering with them in some way. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, so it is like an EMP. You know, what if this is like a new technology from like the Arabian Empire, and they developed this as a way to bonk us because we have horrible superiority? Wouldn't that be an interesting twist? And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah. But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yes, good thinking. This interface with nearby ornaments seemed to spread out, moving from ornament to ornament like chain lightning. I put the range at about 5 arc. But if there are no ornaments powered on within that range, well then that's when the effect stops. I see, that makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside it. It's very troubling. Is there any way to destroy the thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack? That would be ridiculous. Then you see the big saw do exactly nothing just a moment ago. But Joshua, the reason why that happened is because the saw turned off, not because the saw wasn't technically doing damage. The saw touched it and got turned off. So physical force with enough force may do something. Well, yeah. Anyone thought of trying fire? Maybe a melt down in a blast furnace or something. If we do that, the insides will melt too. Oh yeah. Well, it was worth a shot. Actually, it might work. Really? You know of a way to burn it open? No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power, which drives ornaments to work, can't be used for this problem. We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on any orbital energy. Is there even such thing? The combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea has been around for a long time, but it's very inefficient when compared to orbital energy. However, all you need to work on them are standard tools. Huh, neat. I get it. Fire is the key. But Grandpa, I never even saw one of them. I'm pretty certain there's one understudy in the central factory workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well. Like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools already. I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tita can. Well, you could go and get the engine and the gasoline. It's gonna be heavy, but you pretty sure should be strong enough to move it. Okay, leave it to us. So, where would we find them? Let's see. Don't tell me you've forgotten. I've forgotten. He just said not to say that. Estelle? If you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is an operations room? It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of information there for safekeeping. Wow, I didn't even know there was such a place. Well, I'll leave it in your capable hands. Making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man, well played. Oh well, let's go find this operations room thingy. To the 5th floor then. Did we just... Yeah, we lost Tita. Okay, no reason to farm anymore. Unless I did do some farming. No, I'll be good. But actually, I want to explore a little bit. What's on the 4th floor? What's up here? What trinkets are you hiding? A clinic. Oh, I was already... A cat. Meow? Wait. What did that mean in Cats for Dummies? I don't remember what that meant. It would seem yesterday was quite stressful for everyone. Things here were most likely usual, but everyone else was rushing until all hours. When I came in this morning, I found Anthony asleep on the bed. Poor little dear was exhausted. Anthony? Why, that's my cat's name. Anthony has been living in the central factory for quite some time now. He doesn't have an owner and tends to be cared for by anyone who feels the urge. So he's kind of like everybody's cat. I suppose you could say that. Though I'm sure Anthony has little desire to be formally owned by any one person. Do be friendly to him, and if you see him around the factory, of course. Now that I've introduced you to Antonin, I believe it's time for me to return to work. Didn't you have something you need to do yourselves? You were on our way to the operation room. Yes, there's something we need to check out up there. Operations. I hope it's alright to go up there. Maybe in the middle of recalibrating. Is there some kind of problem? No operations is just a lot of delicate machinery that needs a lot of attention. Go and see for yourself. Are you sure it's alright? It doesn't sound alright. We have to go anyway, so worrying will do a little good. Yeah, sure enough. See, doctor. Thank you for your help. Goodbye. You can't stop me from petting the cat. Okay. I've pet the cat enough. So I guess we did explore up here. Yeah, we came up here. Okay. I never went to the 5th floor, I guess. Interesting. To the top. And I do a cheeky save. And I tap out real quick. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see something. We are going to take a short little break for me to stretch my legs. So I will be right back. Give me a few minutes. And then we'll be right back. Apologies. I will leave on the game music for you guys so that way you have some background noise. So I will be right back. Yeah, it's picking up. Okay. Chat, hey, we're back. Sorry for taking a little bit longer. I was hungry. And I was like, I need to get something in my gullet. Hold on. So I went to go grab snacks, and I ate for a little bit. Damn, sorry for taking a minute. I will make sure that my VOD boys will know that there's a break there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, chat. I hope things are okay. Let me check Discord, make sure things are okay. Does anyone need anything? Oh, that's wholesome. Someone got called pretty. That gives me happy chemicals. I always like it when friends get compliments, because, you know, they deserve compliments. Me? No, I don't deserve compliments. What am I doing? Oh, right. What's this? That's operations? What's this room? What's in here? Oh my goodness, we're outside. Whoa. We're pretty high up, aren't we? We are like... This is the 5th floor, so we're like 50 feet up, right? I don't know what that is in the other... in metric. Oh, we're pretty high up, huh? That's pretty cool. Anyways, into operations we go. What's this way? No, 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 no. No, me. Stop taking it itchy. Wow, check out this place. This has to be the operations room. Hey, you two. I haven't seen you before, so you mind telling me what your business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. Where would the bracers go? We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he? Again, you really don't have much faith in him, do you? I mean, I realize he's a genius. He was the one who developed a capable unit after all. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tina, on the other hand, is an incredible sweet girl, just an all-around good kid. I get what you mean. But I don't think we have time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find where the central factory stores his equipment. Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called a cable. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation. But this one is equipped for the fastest general purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send the signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory organ. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see. And it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now. No sweat. Yep, no sweat. I'm impressed still. You're way better with modern technology than I am. Okay, I lied. A lot of stuff went completely over my head. Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. Okay. The Orbital Calculator, Capable System version 7.0, copyright ZCF 1197-1202. Mode, information retrieval. Memory, check. Okay. Database accessed. Please input search term. Central factory. Establishment? Oh, this is giving me lore. Hippo, S1154, S Septian calendar. Death of Professor C. Epstein in the sovereign state of Lemon. S1155, Professor A. Russell returns to Liberal Kingdom. He proposes the spread of orbit technology to a chilly reception. S1157. Oh, Septian calendar. Septian calendar 1157. Professor Russell forms a partnership with the Zeiss Clockworks Union. Together, they establish the Zeiss Engineering Factory, later renamed the Central Factory. Septian year 1160. Edgar III, after an inspection of the factory, donates a large amount of money to further its research. Professor Russell becomes the first factory chief. 1162. Edgar III dies, and Alicia II assumes the throne. Oh. 1164. Construction is completed on the Land Bridge. Septian calendar 1168. The first Orber power airship, the Kaltavara, is completed. 39 failed test flights before success was achieved. 1173. The Zeiss engineering factory is renamed Zeiss Central Factory and begins sharing technology with Verne Company and Reinforced Company. Septian year 1175. The Liberal Orbital Ship Cooperation is established and the transit computer airship Elend is commissioned. The Septian year 1177. Transit commuter airship the Cecilia is commissioned. Factory airship Libs is completed. Zeiss Central Factory is dismantled and reconstructed at its current site. The partial underground factory in the Calidia Hills is completed. Septian year 1182. Professor Russell resigns from his position as factory chief and is succeeded by Murdoch. 1185. Natural science and medical research divisions are founded. Septian 1187. The passage ship Eternia sinks in Calvert waters. Crown Prince Judius dies. That sounds very important. What year are we in, actually? I keep forgetting. Trails in the Sky FC. Can you please tell me what year the game takes place? I can't spell. Septian 1202. Set in the Septian year of 1202. Okay, so we're in like year 1202, and like 15 years ago, the Crown Prince of Calvert died. Interesting. Septian year 1190. The Orwell Network, a joint venture with the Essene Foundation, is publicly announced. 1192. Outbreak of the 100 Days War. The Central Factory is taken by the Arabian Army. Professor Russell develops patrol ships at Lestian Fortress, which are used to mount a highly effective counter-offensive and soon become central to the Royal Army. In the Septian year 1193, Liberal and Arabian sign a peace accord. Ornament exports to the Arabian Empire resume. In the Septian year of 1197, version 1.0 of Capel Ornament computer is completed. Septian year of 1199, or development commences to the high-speed cruiser, the Erasli. Septian year 1202. Isn't that the year we're in right now, right? We're in 12. Are we in 1202 or 1205? 1202. So that's this year. Israeli is completed and flight test commence. Interesting. Universal Tech. Oh my goodness, we have so much lore. There's so much lore. Orbits. Anti-orbit. General term for devices that draw orbital energy from Septian events 50 years ago by Professor C. Epstein. The clockwork mechanisms inside cause a reaction between quartz, which in turn produces a variety of different phenomena. The greatest advantage over combustion engines is that the orbital energy within them is gradually restored over time, and a variety of different phenomena can produce. They are much more economically efficient. Crystal circuits. Quartz. An electric circuit with a crystalline structure made from processed septium fragments, sepith. They serve as an energy source, but also cause a variety of varied phenomena, which are only seen when they are placed inside an orbit. Septium. A grouping of 7 gemstones found throughout the continent, prized as jewels for eons. It was also regarded as a symbol of mystery. The invention of technology to refine and process septium fragments too small to use as jewels, called sepith, and make them into quartz, resulted in a massive increase in the importance of septium as a resource across the continent. Airships. Commonly regarded as the crowning achievement of the orbital technology, enables the power of flight by combining a flight engine to control gravity and an orbital engine to provide vast amounts of energy. Because of the need for high efficiency orbital energy transfer and the complexity of controlling the airship, many modern orbital ships are equipped with highly capable orbital arithmetic logic units. Orbital ships less than 20 arg in length are simply called airships. Hmm. Orbital weaponry. Orbital weaponry. Any firearm or cannon powered by orbital technology, currently the most common form of military weaponry among many. Oh my goodness, this is not text spam. Let me make sure OBS is good. Yeah, OBS looks good. Okay. This is a lot of reading, I'm sorry. Any firearm or cannon powered with orbital technology, currently the most common form of military weapon among many nations. With orbital firearms, energy is focused in a helical path along the barrel down to a tiny point, which then forces a large metal projectile outward at a high velocity. These guns can fire more rounds than traditional gunpowder arms and adjustable levels of force. Orbital cannons, meanwhile, fire shells containing energy which explode on impact. Similar to orbital guns, they have less recoil than gunpowder using cannons, and their power can be similarly adjusted. Cool. Tactical ordnance. Armaments used to manipulate orbital magics, usually no longer than a pocket watch, so its internal workings are extremely minute and elegantly constructed. When quartz designed for tactical ordnance use is installed, improves the abilities of the bearer. Cool. When the quartz synchronizes with the bearer, aka resonance phenomena, the internal mechanisms take over the otherwise complex process that would be required to use magic, allowing just about anyone to use it in the form of orbital arts. Furthermore, the arts the user is able to use can be changed depending on the combination of quartz inside. I see. Where's a Halugi vehicle? Entry. Orbital Halugi vehicle. Any wheeled vehicle powered by orbital energy, widely constructed, considered uncomfortable to ride, and very limited in speed, primarily used for transporting cargo. Orbital powered vehicle. Owner, no data. Repository, underground factory entrance. I see. That'll probably be handy. Gasoline. Entry. Gasoline, a liquid derived from the purification of the naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum, used primarily as a fuel for combustion engines and as an industrial solvent. That is emergency stores, 20 mid-sized tanks, repository. Where's it at? Manufacturing factory. Just gonna take a screenshot of that, just in case. Man, my personal Discord just spamming. Okay, what about the combustion engine? Entry. Combustion engine, a machine which generates usable energy by burning fuel, then less efficient than its orbital counterparts due to its issues with gaseous exhaust and noise pollution. Number own 1, owner maintenance chief Gustav. I see. Let's talk to this Chief Gustav then. Wherever they may be, we shall find them. Where's the game? There's the game. Okay. Looks like you found what you're looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Orbital computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept, but it was Professor Russell's talent that made it an idea into reality. If only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Adios isn't one to bestow 2 blessings on one person. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of these combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you have to go there to speak to him. Also, the gasoline is likely in an orbital manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there, I'm sure they'll be happy to get it for you. Maintenance Chief Gustav is down at the airfield, working on a combustion engine, and the gasoline is in the basement orbital manufacturing facility. Thanks, you've been a big help. Think nothing up. Let me know if you need anything else. You have any more lore? No more lore for me? Alright, fine. Fine. We're gonna go to the basement first to get the gasoline. And then we're gonna go out and find... what's his face? Hello? Hello? Where are the people? No one here. What the heck? Where are they? Wasn't there someone here before? Make a note of what we're delivering, right? Don't be a jerk. Of course I wrote it down. Gas can be found in Central Factory Basement Orbit Facility. Gustav, Maintenance Chief. I guess we have to go this way. To the right, so over here. Hello. What kind of guy is he? I tried asking her friends, but they didn't tell me much. Gah, I just can't concentrate. I know I've got to impress her. My hard work. But I can't stop thinking about Faye and her ex. I just can't keep working. I gotta impress her for my hard work. Faye and her ex, I just can't keep working. Okay. Oh. This door's unlocked. Where does it go? We'll soon find out. I need to find the gasoline down here. You. Excuse me. What's the matter? How may I help you? Stone and Joshua explained their tasks set to them by Professor Russell. You need gasoline? I think we have a tank of it back in the storage somewhere. I'll check for you. Faye used the intercom. This is Faye. Got a request down here. We still got that tank of Calver gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. I'll send some for you right now. Sending. Holy. There we are. That looks kind of heavy. Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? The conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient. Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all of the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the... You can only imagine. We have to be on our way. Thank you for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with that gasoline. It has a tendency to be to fireball. Oh. Pink gasoline. I don't know what you... Oh. Well, surely that's not foreshadowing, right? Oh, that's weird. I swear it just showed that it had no save data on that. That's... What's in here? It's locked. What a shame. What's this way? No. Oh, stairs. Okay. Now we need to go to the airfield. I don't know where that's at. I'm guessing it's somewhere outside? Maybe they meant the port? Like the airport that's over this way? Yeah, this one. That's north. Pardon me, excuse me. Why is it so zoomed out? What the heck? That's weird. Why are we so... Why are we at a weird angle? What happened? No, the camera's still at the same angle. Did it zoom out? I swear this looks smaller than it used to. It could just be my mind playing tricks on me. Hello. Hi, you need a flight? The westbound airship just departed a few moments ago. No, thank you. We don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, was it? You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment. What do you mean not here? He went to Lestian Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on a military patrol ship. Lestian Fortress? As in the largest base in the Royal Army? Out by Lake of Valeria? Up in the north part of Zess? Oh, wonderful. He won't be coming back from there anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request? I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us. Oh hey, airship. Speak of the devil. That is a big airship. I'm pretty sure I just saw the airship clip into something. At the top there. I'm pretty sure it just clipped into whatever those things on the bottom right are. An orange airship. Hold the phone. Since when are public airships orange? No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong and it's got work arms all over it. Now that you mention it, that's a Central Factory vessel. The Lebens. It's the same model as the public transport, but it had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Huh, a flying factory. Then the maintenance chief is on that airship? That's right. Not a chance. You need to talk to them, no? You do, thanks a lot. Yes, thank you. You have any more dialogue? Yeah, the maintenance chief should be on the board of Lebens. Didn't you talk to him or something? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Sorry to bother you. What do you want? The blends has a mountain of parts stored in there. It's dangerous, so stand clear. Actually, we're looking for someone. Does there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on the ship? What do you want with me? Oh, well that's convenient. Estelle explained that the Professor Russell had asked them to find and borrow a combustion engine. Ah, you're running errands for Russell, are you? But a combustion engine, huh? Well, you got good timing, I'll give you that. Huh? Hang on a second. What's going on? Does he actually have one packed onto the ship? Looks like it. Here you go. It's a heavy beast though, so be careful. Received combustion engine. Wow, you weren't kidding. But we can still manage to carry it. Heh, you got some spirit for you for such a young girl. Ha, I like it. Thanks. It's pretty interesting, little coincidence. The old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military. Huh? Military? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a little while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back today. Huh, lucky for us. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Now that we've got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor? Okay, Josh was hiding things again. Josh, what are you hiding from us? What do you know? Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief. Sure. Give my regards to the old man. What a funny coincidence. We just got the combustion engine back from the army. Now the professor's taking it? Well, it is just sit around in the storage otherwise. Yeah. Why is the game so zoomed out? It is bothering. Oh, you can use the scroll wheel to... Okay, funny. Didn't know you could do that. I swear, the game's zoomed out more. Did I change something? No? Whatever. No, well. Alright, so... back to the workshop. Righty ho! I swear the game's zoomed out more now. Second floor. Alright, let's take a little look-sees at what items we now have. Gasoline tank. A tank with combustible liquid produced by the Republic. A complex machine which changes thermal energy into kinetic energy by burning fuel inside a metallic pipe. That's all of our recommendations. Roland and Boss in the room. I don't know how we're gonna get one here, but something's gonna happen here. Probably won't be good. Wait, this is the wrong floor. Oops. Is it 4? Is it 3 or 4? I don't remember. Click. I think it's this one. This is the wrong one. Gosh darn it, it was 3. I have bamboozled myself. Hello, we're back. And we brought what you asked for. Excellent. Thank you. Hand it over combustion engine. Hand it over gasoline tank. You were kidding about how heavy this thing is. Yes, your brute strength was most useful, girl. Perfect timing too, but I've just finished preparing the tools. All that's left is to set up the engine and put the gas in it. If you'll go and put on the finishing touches, Tita? Yes, sir. And all set. Is that the combustion engine right there? This thing looks really clunky looking. Are all of these engines like that? Like this? Yeah. And condense the energy given by burning gas to power the tools. So this way they don't need orbital energy. Indeed. Now let's not dawdle. Let me flip the switch. Oh, he's gonna power the saw with it. Interesting. And click. Wow. Jesus, thing sure makes a racket. It's definitely a lot louder than the Orbital engines. That's one of its drawbacks, yes. But I doubt we need to fear activating the Black Orb this way. Let's get started. Ooh. Whoa. That's some serious sparkage. Okay, shut it down for now. We've seen how much physical punishment it can take, and how much punishment our ears can take as well. Oh, thank you. Estelle and the others crowded around to get a closer look. A tiny scratch is faintly visible. That's it? That's incredible. And with a special alloy saw too. Whatever it's made of is tougher than anything I've ever seen. But if I keep at it, I believe this would work. We're just gonna have to go through quite a few saw blades though. So it's gonna be a real test of patience then. Hey Professor, can I talk with you for a second? Oh, have you already finished the modifications? Of course I have. Remember who you're talking to. Anyway, what is it? Is something wrong? I just received a message from the hotel in Elmo for you. The orbital-powered pump that supplies the hot water for their spa is broken down. Since they can't make any money like this, they'd like for you to come and try to fix it. Ah, you must be kidding. Dang it all. Of all the times for this to happen. If you're that busy, why don't you send another engineer over? No, that pile of junk is at least 40 years old. The younger techs have no idea what to do with anything that's not state-of-the-art. What a pain, though. Grandpa, maybe I could go over and do the repairs, you think? Cheetah? You took me there to help the maintenance before. I think it'll be fine if just I go. I'm sure you do fine repairing the repairs. That's not what concerns me. Agreed, there are monsters on the road. But we can't just leave Miss Mal like this. If that's the problem, why don't you let us handle this? Huh? It's a bracer's duty to ensure the safety of Liberal's roadways. Therefore, seeing that Tito arrives to her destination safely is our responsibility. Well, that's another story. If you're all with her, then we don't need to worry. Alright then, thank you. Are you sure this is okay? Don't worry about it. Kids shouldn't sweat the details so much. If you're ready, then let's go. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay, Grandpa and Mr. Murdoch. We'll be back soon. Take care. Be careful out there. Well, we have Cheetah back. You know what that means? We can farm. I'm actually curious what are they talking about? Very well then, I'll leave Cheetah in your capable hands. Cheetah, be careful out there. We can't hear the dialogue? Thanks in advance. As long as you get her there, Cheetah can do all the work. Good luck. Oh man, you're not gonna tell me any lore? Like, why you needed to keep... Why you needed to steal? Or not steal, why you needed to talk to him? Now, let's see if the game will let me farm yet. Because if it will, we're gonna get Tita, her whatchamacallits, which shouldn't be too long. Aha, the game lets me farm. Mwahaha. You fool, you've given me unlimited power beyond your comprehension. Excuse me, monsters. I don't want any beef. Pardon me. Pardon me, excuse me. Gotta come through here. Hey, Tita, have you ever fought some monsters before? Because we're gonna be fighting a lot of them. I hope you're ready. This is gonna take a minute, but that's okay. We only have to fight them like we needed like 80 plus 50, so we needed 130, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 130. So we have to beat it up like 13 times. Which sounds like a lot, but it's not. Trust me, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There it is. The Turtle of Doom. Turn, Turtle. Be ready to embrace your fate. Art. Yep. Ooh, lightning. Attack set. Line. Oh, that's cool. And it seals with a 20% chance. Cool. Hex Gate. Oh, it's not that big of an AoE. Never mind. I was gonna say, Hex Gate. No, that's also the wrong skill. Aerial. Josh stealing a crit turn. as he does. And you know what else we can do now? Another... Oh wait, I thought she had it. Oh, does she not have aerial? Oh, she had aerial. Oh, shoot. Well, that sucks. Here, have a rock. You know, realizing now, I don't think... Oh, yeah, she does get a turn. Oh, her attacks do AoE damage. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Bang. A lot of damage, actually. Okay. Maybe I should give her power. It would lower her defense a lot, but honestly, I don't think that's an issue. That gives her a lot of EXP too. Really nice. We got 10. And 9 of those. We don't care about these ones. We care about these ones. 10. Alright, chat. You know what time it is. It's time for me repeating last stream. Because we did do this all last stream. I still feel really bad about that. I'm sorry. So I won't try to spend too long. What time is it? Okay, we may end by doing... Actually, no. I said I may go for a little longer. So we'll finish this farm up. And then what we'll do is we'll at least get over to the spa area. Preemptive strike. Oh, it's not a crit turn, though. This saddens me greatly. Aerial. I thought it still did have aerial. I guess she doesn't have enough green, to be fair. That makes sense. I don't know. Water the plant. And it's aerial. Nice. We did turn down the sound effect a little bit, so that way it's not blaring everyone's ears. And then you shoot them. Yeah. Not bad damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Water. I do want Tia to get some turns in, so that way she gets her craft points up. I don't know what she does, but
alright, we're good to go.
She might hit level 19 from this, which would be really, really funny. I should have done this earlier, of doing this with other characters, to get them all of their stuff unlocked, but that's okay. And then we do a cheeky save. So we're probably going to be here for like 5 minutes, or maybe 10, if it takes too long, but it wouldn't be too bad. Ooh, a crit turn. Unfortunately, it's the first turn. This is quite unfortunate indeed. Airstrike. Oh, no, sorry, airstrike went aerial. Oh, man, Rails has really grown on me, like a lot. I didn't really know how to feel about the game at first, but now that I'm playing it more, it's like, wow, this really is a good game. It's a shame I'd never heard about this game series before. To be fair, I'm not really a big RPG player. I play a lot more, traditional RPGs, I guess. Even then, I don't play a lot of RPGs. Nice, good hit. Sorry. I think I have a bit of a burp stuck in my chest.
That's that then. Let's move out.
She actually may get to level 19. I don't know if she'll get to 20 from this, but she'll probably get a level or 2 from this. I don't know about 2, but definitely 1. Fact. Attack the turtle. Turtle, I've come to fight. I hope you're ready for aerial. And then art. There's the burp. Oof. I was stuck on it for a second. Blast an enemy with high pressurized water. Well, we don't need that. But it is nice to know that we have that. No, you're resistant to water. Well, you're not resistant to this. No. Well, I could, though. Actually, let's try it this way. We've always done it the other way. Oh, you get bursted. And instead of shooting you, you're gonna shoot that one. Nice, good hit. Okay. So unless we get a crit, it doesn't work. But hey, it's pretty much the same.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh my goodness, the amount of EXP we get from that. Oh, we almost have 1 slot available for her. So we need 10, so we need 9 more fights. Unless we get lucky and one of them gives us a 20. Goodness me, Turtle, you came so far down. Turtle doesn't usually come this far down. Which is bad that I know that. Yeah, I see you. Stare me right in the face, you're like, I know you're gonna fight me. Please, don't do it. And it's like, well, I'm sorry, you give the best amount of blue and green, and I need blue. I don't need green, but blue's always nice. Aqua Bleed. On you. Wait, did I use the wrong skill? I think I used the wrong skill. Oopsies. Nice, good hit. Yeah, I used the wrong skill. Oops. That was the wrong one. Whack.
That's that then. Let's move out.
No, I don't think she will hit. I don't know if she will hit the next level or not. She could get close, but I don't know if she'll actually ding. I think she'll get close to the next level. Come on, you know you want to turn around, Tortle. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was actually going to turn to the left. I was like, okay, this will be fine. They're getting a heal turn? That's illegal. Enemies healing in my video game? No. How dare you. It's a shame you don't have... Well, you do have this one. If I want to do anything AoE, but unfortunately you're resistant to earth attacks, so that's a bad idea. But we totally could if we wanted to. Just smack you in the face with a rock? It's an option. You know what? No. I'll be good. Here, have a rock. I noticed you haven't been getting enough rocks in your diet lately, Mr. Worm. So enjoy this rock. Like, as a gun, it's very effective against the rock turtle. Strength up. Oh no, I'm sorry, turtle. 519 damage. Yeah, Josh, kind of scary.
That's that then.
34
Let's
XP?
move out.
Yeah, no, she probably won't ding. But, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, no, she is gonna ding. Never mind, I'm a liar. But, hey, that's good, because that may mean she gets a new skill or something. Which is very good. We kind of want her to learn skills. I don't know what kind of character she's going to be. I don't know if she's a craft-orientated character. Well, I don't know if that's really a thing in this game. If there's like craft-orientated versus X, Y, and Z. Alright, what haven't I... Here, have some Aqua Bleed. Have some water. Bang. And then... Shoot! And then you get hit by some water. Very good. Very, very good work. And then we smack the turtle. Okay, we don't smack the turtle. Estelle smacks the turtle. About to say, if she misses, we're in trouble. Yeah, good. Good. Almost there. We need 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3. Like 6 more fights? So we've done about half of them. I know we said no more farming, but I do kind of want all my characters to have more slots available. Because how I understand it, some characters do come back with slots unlocked, but I don't know if that's truly the case, because I don't know anything about this game. Especially late. So I don't know if when Shazard and Oliver come back, if they're going to have max slots or what, or if I'm going to have to farm for them. If I have to farm for them, I'm going to sob a lot. Have a rock. And then we shoot the turtle with a cannon. There we go, now she has 107. Good. So this is also giving her craft points, which are probably handy. Though I wonder if we're ever going to use Tita again. I don't know if this is actually worth it. Because Tita may just be a one-off character that we don't use ever again.
Alright, we're good to go.
But there is an achievement to have everyone have all of their slots unlocked, so I may do that. I don't know. Also, I know there's an achievement to have like 7,000 of each of the gems, which probably means you fight those shiny guys. Come on, turn around, turtle. Thank you. It is nice that we're not using as much EP as we used to, because of the EP down. EP down's been so good. Honestly and truthfully, I'm so glad I invested into it. It has been a blessing. What is that we do? You know what? We'll change it. It's time to change up this tune. And we shoot the burn. Worm shot. Smack the turtle with some wind. Actually, I think that uses more mana doing it this way, so we don't want to do it this way probably.
All right, we're good to go.
Nice. Oh, she dinged. Look, she's level 19 now. We didn't get it lucky that time, unfortunately. Alright, we're gonna rest. Get some more EP back. And then we'll keep going for a little bit longer to get the slots. And then, I don't know, we'll go from there. I hope we don't do this with all the characters. Oh. That would suck, but I think it's doable to get it for all the characters. It's just a matter of farming. Ariel, on you. Art. We want to airstrike, right? Yeah, you can have some wind. You don't usually get wind. I usually give you some water or throw a rock at you. Which are both kind of rude, to be honest, but you know, it's the way it be. 2, 3, 3. Nice. You know, what's really nice about leveling her up is that she actually gets more HP, which is important. So that way she doesn't explode.
Let's move out.
And, you know, you can actually maybe use her for something. Because there's probably going to be a boss fight this chapter, right? There's a boss fight for every chapter we've gone through so far. There's been a boss fight. So if we have to use her for the boss fight, it's probably a good idea to have stuff on her. So that way she doesn't immediately explode. I prefer it if the new characters we get don't immediately explode. Granted, we never had that issue with Oliver or Shazard, but they were already pretty good characters starting off. I didn't have to be like, oh, this character could explode. I don't think the turtle liked that. And shaking his head no. I'm pretty sure I've offended this turtle. I'm sorry, turtle. It has to be this way. Goodbye. Excuse me.
We're good to go.
Almost there. 2 more fights. I'm pretty sure. Unless we get lucky. When we get lucky, it's only 1 more fight. Because I think it's only 130 gems to do it. But if we get lucky... Won't you turn this way? Thank you. Yeah. Okay, it was turning around, but it wasn't fully done turning. So we got lucky ourselves. Have a tornado. And then have some water. You look a little dehydrated. Ooh. Worm. I almost talked about plant. Silly me. And then throw bomb. And then hit that with some water. And then hit the turtle. Alright, are we lucky? Or are we just gonna have to do this another one time? Doesn't matter to me either which way.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh, we weren't lucky. How unfortunate indeed. What's really nice is we're getting green gems back because we definitely used a lot of green gems recently. I don't know where my notes are, but we most certainly farmed out some green gems last time. What's really nice is that we have an obscene amount of other gems on our person. We're gonna do an aqua bleed. Yeah, we'll do an aqua bleed. You like water, right? I think all creatures like water. What? You're going first? That's weird, but okay. Did she get to speed up or something? She must have sped up. Interesting. And then Josh just needs to go smack the turtle. And there we go. We have all of the gems we need for the child, Tita.
Alright, we're good to go.
Nice. Okay. Alright, let us get a full restore. And then we can go up to the thingy, do the thing. We're also going to go to the Bracers Guild, see if they have any new quests for us. Because I don't know if they will at this point, but I wonder if this is going to be like. I wonder if Zeiss is going to be less side quest heavy. Because Roland and Boss definitely had some very heavy side quests. Like, that took, like, a couple of... Well, it didn't take a couple. It was, like, 1 or 2 streams that I had to do side questing for in, Boss, and definitely some in, Ruin. I don't know if... I wonder if this, part of the continent is... Well, this area? I don't know. I don't know how to describe this. This part of Liberal will be as side quest heavy. It may not. Who knows? Alright, we made it back. Time to save. Cool. And then we're gonna get some ornaments. Not ornament. We're gonna get some stuff for her, so that way she doesn't explode. And then we should be good. Hello. Can you do some slot work for me? Modify slots for Cheetah. I already opened. What? Does that not have anything in it? Nice. Nice. There we go. Okay. Oh shoot, you're not gonna have... Oh man, are you not gonna... Yeah, you don't have all your stuff. Oof. Oh well. Alright, we need to decide what to put on your spaceports only. Oh, here, you're gonna use Eagle Eye. That'll be really nice. Cool. And then what do I put here? Is there anything I can put in here? It could make you have... I can give you Strike. I'm gonna give you that. Give you... Do I have another Mind one? I do have another Mind one. But I don't know if I really need that on you. Maybe I'll just put on MP3 and be done with it. Because that'll give you access to Aerial, which is nice. So you already have EP Cut 2 on, so... Yeah, that's nice actually. There you go. We have another AoE nuker. Besides Joshua. Cool. Very cool. So, Omo, sounds kind of fun. There's a hot spring there, right? Right, it's a real nice place. My grandpa's taken me there a few times. Well then let's set out. Just go out the south entrance, right? Right, and then follow along the south road to get there. Okay, let's get going. Hold on, we have to be very careful going down these steps. You never want to sprint down an escalator. I still don't know what A does, because A makes them sprint, but it's not turbo. Anyways, I want to check the Bracer Guild. Any quest? Oh ho ho! I thought there might be. Dirty Crook did this ASAP. Please come to me the first one. I see. She legs are up to the task on sequence. Oh man, there's so many of these. Okay, we're gonna have to do some side questing. Do we want to do this stream or do we want to end? Oh, there's a lot of things I want to do for no, we're gonna end here. And then next stream, what we'll do is we'll tackle all of these side quests, or most of the side quests we can do, and then we'll get back to the main story. I know I said I'd make it a little longer tonight, but I want to put in the timestamps for the past 2 streams, and I have some stuff I need to work on too. But let's close the game. So, always save, and then save again. Yes, yes. Exit game. So it says we have 48 hours on the game. Well, that's what the in-game thing is saying. So I'm guessing we have about... If I had to make a guess, 48. Maybe 46. Maybe 45 hours in the game. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I do know I'm having a lot of fun with the game. I really, really am enjoying Trails. I definitely think I started to enjoy it more after we got a little bit into Boss. I think that's when I started enjoying this game a lot more. But yeah, that will probably do it for tonight, because again, I have some stuff I need to work on. But I'm really excited to do more Trails soon. Let me figure stuff out real quick. Okay. Just before I yap too much about anything in specific, I want to say thank you all all you lovely gentlemen in between for all the support you've shown over the past 3 months. I greatly appreciate it. It means the world to me. And when I mean, thank you for the support, that's just anything in general, whether that be any of these, but doesn't just end with these, whether that be any of support on the social medias, which if you ever want to know, they're always in the description. I have a Blue Sky and a Twitter, or whether that be support on the streams themselves, whether that be one of you guys dropping by to say hi, whether you lurk, or whether you are someone actively engages in the chat, or you're one of my VOD boys. I see you guys. I'm one of you too, don't worry. I appreciate all of you equally. I greatly appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Always make sure that you have the time to show the support. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, or if you guys are busy with stuff, make sure to get what you need to get done first, and then I'll always be here when you guys are done with your stuff. But yeah, make sure to take care of the things you need to in your day-to-day. Try to get the stuff done that you can. Don't let distractions get too prevalent. Sorry, I need to take a sip of my drink. But yeah, trails is a lot of fun. I have so much fun with trails, but hold on. Yeah, thank you again for all the support. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. But so I really am having fun with trails. I don't think I was enjoying it as much as I am now when I first started playing. I think around the 4th to 7th stream, I really started to pick up into this game, which, it happens in some games. It takes a minute. But I'm happy that I'm enjoying it. I definitely think we'll be doing more trails soon. So today is Monday, the 19th. The next stream will be Wednesday, the 21st. And then we'll have a stream on Friday, the 23rd of May. We probably will not have a stream on Sunday, the 25th, because I have D&D that day. I think D&D is the 25th. I'm pretty sure it is. Let me check, actually. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, yeah, the 25th. So I probably would be busy the 25th, so don't expect a stream then, unless it would be a really, really, really late stream. Like, it would probably be like midnight my time when I started. Because we usually, I won't go into D&D stuff, but I have fun with D&D. I always appreciate anyone willing to DM. I wouldn't mind DMing myself at some point. I don't know. I think I'd be really bad at it though, because I'm really bad at doing like multiple voices, as you guys have probably heard over the multiple different streams, not only of this game but of other games where I've had to try using different voices. I don't really try anymore, honestly. I just kind of use voices when I want to use voices. But yeah, that will be the next upcoming streams. So for Wednesday the 21st, I don't know what we're gonna do that day, honestly. Let me look. Let me look at our history. YouTube.com/my channel name. Let's see, how many trail streams have we done so far in a row? Because it's kind of an issue to do two. We've done 3. So what we'll do is Wednesday will be a trail stream guaranteed. Friday, I don't know what we'll do. Friday, maybe another trail stream. Not sure. We'll see. But definitely Wednesday will be a trail stream. I know I'm doing a lot of trail streams, but I'm trying to just basically play the game so that way I can get more into it, and then when I finish it, we can work on different projects. Again, what's coming up after we beat Trails, will be Alien vs Predator 2. That won't be too long of a game. That will probably be like maybe a week or two to complete that game. Trails is taking an absurdly amount of time because I keep doing short streams. Honestly and truthfully, if I had actually done these streams in the proper time frame of 5 hours, or at least 4 hours, we would have been at the finale of this game at this point, if I had to make a guesstimate. Because we would have gotten another, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, and then like at least we would be like 13 to 14 hours ahead of where we are right now, which actually may be towards the end of this chapter into like the last chapter. So yeah, we definitely could have had more time into this game, but it's just I'm really bad at it. I'm really bad at starting when I'm supposed to at like 7 p.m. my time. I keep starting at like 10, and I'm like, oh. Honestly, when we get better at it, it'll make these streams so much more like lengthy, but it'll also mean we make more progress, which will be cool. So yeah, trail stream upcoming after we do trails. After we Alien vs Predator, I should say, not trails. I guess that'll depend on what date that is. So I'm trying to like schedule everything around like because we have the Steam Summer Sale coming up, which excites me greatly because that gives me access to new games. Because as much as I do want to do the game type. Okay, that's really weird. Either I just heard like a goose outside or I heard a cat, and I don't know which one I just heard. That's why immediately I just stopped because I just heard. Wah. I was like, huh. That's why I just immediately stopped, looked out my window. I was like, huh. I don't see anything out there, but who knows? There's cats out here. There could be like a cat in a tree or something. Because sometimes they do like to climb trees, but rambling. So since the Steam Summer Sale will be coming up. Actually, no, the Steam Summer Sale probably won't be until the 21st of June, right? Let me see. Steam Summer Sale 2025. Let's see. The official dates. The official dates for the Steam Summer Sale. Come here. So the Steam Summer Sale will start on June 26th. Okay, so it's starting really late this year. I think last year was the 21st, wasn't it? I don't remember. So actually, yeah, where are we fine then? If we have like that much time, we'll probably beat Trails by then. Alien vs Predator will probably be done. And then after that, I kind of wanted to go. I really wanted to start into Darksiders, but if it's not going to be for that long, we may just go into Prototype and then Prototype 2, and then at that point, the Steam Summer Sale should be. Honestly, sometime during Prototype 1, the Steam Summer Sale should start. I don't know if I'm going to pick up anything this year for stream related stuff. Because the biggest thing is I don't know what I can run. And I don't know really what I'd want to actually play. Let me see, actually. Let's look. I'm not going to show my screen of like my wish list and stuff because, yeah. Let's see. What games could we run that's on my wish list? None of these, probably. You know what game I actually wouldn't mind getting into? Buggos. I don't know if I could run it, though. But I definitely wouldn't mind playing Buggos on this. Because it's a Zerg. I love Zerg. If you guys don't know, I'm a big Zerg enjoyer. I played a little bit of StarCraft, not a lot, but I definitely was a Zerg player. And then in Heroes of the Storm, which was like Blizzard's, what do you call it, MOBA, I was a Zagara player because Zerg. Any other games I can pick up? What about this game? I heard weird things about this game. Let's see how it's doing. It's a game called Lost something. Well, here's a comment kind of saying the game is not good. My review I made a correction, fair enough. I corrected the review and softened some of the criticisms. I want to. Interesting. It's a game called the Last Case of Benedict Fox. It looks like a game up my alley. Take on the Last Case of Benedict Fox and dive into the twisted fates, secret organizations, forbidden rich. So I think it's another like Eldritch horror game, like a cosmic horror game, which I kind of like cosmic horror. I got into cosmic horror like at the beginning of this year into last year. I've definitely been trying to get into it, but is there any other games you could? Ooh, you do like Assassin's Creed maybe. That could be something. I don't know if Assassin's Creed works anymore because lo and behold, Ubisoft is scummy. Who would have guessed? Anyways, Ubisoft had a thing not recently, but a while back where they removed some stuff. I don't know what they removed. If you're wanting to play it, I recommend you wait for sale because it's simply not worth the full price. Yeah. 10 hours. Yeah, so it's about a 10-hour game. The game tries constantly to connect to old / no longer existing Ubisoft Center servers, which frequently cause freezing. Oh, so there's mods to make it better. I recommend using a controller. However, your controller won't be detected properly, meaning you cannot use your joystick to look around. Many buttons won't match the input. Works with the PlayStation 5 controller. Yeah, so do not download these mods with Vortex, as it won't work. Okay, so Assassin's Creed is an option too if I want to. I'm just looking at games right now that we could pick up for the Steam summer sale that we could run. I definitely wouldn't mind playing that, but can't run that. Can't run that. You know what game I wouldn't mind if I had a stream partner and I could play with them? Dungeon Defenders. I would totally be into that. Unfortunately, I don't have a stream companion or partner. I don't have a duo. This saddens me greatly. You know, the Fable game that's supposed to be coming out has been teased for so long, and we don't know anything about it. What's this? I heard things about the Dead Letter part. I wouldn't mind picking that out. Ooh. Maybe we could do like a tower defense game. We could. Nothing in here really speaks to me. So it has to be something that we can run, right? So a lot of these games I can't do. I will tell you this: one day when we get a better PC, we will be playing Armored Core. Oh my goodness, do I want to play Armored Core so bad? When the game's trailer first came out, I was like, you cannot imagine my immense amount of following of that game. I tried, and then I found out I can't run it with my PC. Is there anything I could think of to grab? I don't know. I imagine someone could probably tell me some stuff. Who knows? I think I may pick up a repo. I don't know if I would stream that because I don't know if I could run it and stream it, but I definitely think I can run it, just not probably stream at the same time. The Witcher Trilogy. Wow. It's only $7 on Steam right now. Cool. Let me see actually what repos. I actually never looked up repos like system requirements. I definitely have the RAM. I don't know what that processor is. And the graphics is a GTX 1070. I don't know what that is either. There's a AMD version of Intel. What's the equivalent to the i8-8700? Horizon 7? Oh shoot, I actually may not be able to run repo because the CPU, the recommended CPU is like a Ryzen 7, and I have nowhere near that. Wow, I may not be able to run repo, which surprises me a lot. Oh. Cool. Interesting. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. I know repo, because friends have been trying to get me into the game, and I'm very much someone that waits for a sale to buy a game. You can call me cheap if you want, I understand, but that's just how I roll. I wait. Another game that I had my eyes on is Headliners. We'll see about that one. But I don't imagine I can get many people into Headliners as much. I need to look at co-op games pretty much, because if I want to do collabs with other people, I do need to look at games that other people will want to play with me, which at the moment seems to be like Repo and Headliners. So maybe, mayhaps indeed. I don't know if there's any other games I could. I don't know. I guess I'll have to do some research into some stuff. But we already have a good amount of things that we can play. We have Prototype 1 and 2, already phenomenal games, right? I would consider Prototype to be a phenomenal game. So if you guys don't know what Prototype is, it was basically Xbox's way of having a game like Infamous. It was basically Xbox's like fight against Infamous. Against um yeah, I can definitely run these though. Easily. Not easily, but definitely it's doable. And then Prototype 2, yay! So that will be a lot of fun when we play through those games, right? Yeah, we can definitely handle them. I just have to look at some stuff for them. Beyond those two, I actually don't know any other games that I would want to play on stream. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing through the bio. So before I debuted, there were games I was looking at for streaming. So how I was looking was either I was going to do Trails and then the Call of Cthulhu game, or I was going to do BioShock. I was going to do the full BioShock games and Half-Life, because Half-Life was also in the first option. And I was like, okay, you know what? I don't know about BioShock. I don't know if I can run it. I know I can run Call of Cthulhu. I know I can run Half-Life, and it looks like I can run Trails. And that's how I got those games. And that's how that's how it was several months ago. Almost 5 months ago. Because it took me a little bit to get the model set and everything. But I've been yapping for long enough, sorry. I've been just browsing Steam, trying to figure out things I can do with you guys. But that'll do it. After the stream goes up, I will be working on the last two streams timestamps, and then I'll go eat, and then maybe I'll work on the streams timestamps, or I'll work on those tomorrow. One of the two, don't know. Anyways, thank you again for all the support that you guys have shown. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, sorry, I put in the wrong thing. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. You all mean the world to me. Make sure to eat, hydrate, take care of yourselves. Oh, I hope you guys didn't hear that music. If you did, sorry. I was turning it on. Let's try it. Can you work with me, please? Thank you. There. Okay, turn that down there. There we go. Thank you for all the support, you guys. You have really shown me name between have shown. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Make sure to eat, hydrate, take care of yourselves, get enough sleep, take care of your well-being and the well-being of those around you, whether that be people that you care about or people that care about you. Take care of yourselves. I will see you guys on Wednesday for more trails. Oh boy, more trails. I'll see y'all next time. As always, ladies, gentlemen, anyone in between, stay true, stay kind, and peace out. Bye. Hold on, let me turn the music. There you go. Bye. Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. Right, bye. Chat. Hey. Make sure to take care of yourself. Seriously, eat, hydrate, and just take care of yourself and those around you. I'll see y'all next time. Be safe. I'm also stalling because I forgot to bring up YouTube Studio. Oopsie, whoopsie, oopsie, poopsies. But yeah, do make sure to take care of yourselves. I will see you guys hopefully on Wednesday. Hopefully earlier. Hopefully we get through trails more. We have a lot of side questing to do, don't we? Huh? So much work. I'll see you all next time. Later.